Hello, sir. How you doing?
Hello.
How's it going?
It's fine.
Good.
I thought you were making tea.
I have made tea. I was making tea when I texted him about it.
See?
Oh, excuse me. Let's turn that down. Might have a bit of a smaller party today then. Did we get any XP for last time? Did you add that on though?
Yeah, I've already added it.
Nice. By the way, I'm not immune to necrotic. I am the other one.
Resistant.
Yeah, not immune. That's my bad. I was
fine.
rereading through the other day.
It's fine anyway because you got an extra 20, so you can take any damage either way.
Cool. Alright, cool.
I can kill your character if you want. That keen.
I damn well tried, don't I, in Venice?
Is there food then, Nolan?
What's this?
Can you do this for me then?
No.
No?
Just it's fine. I'm gonna get my laptop.
Okay.
You just quit. It's just one round.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
It's really hard to find D&D music that's not copyright.
Yeah, it is.
Did you manage to add those scrolls to my character?
No, you had to add them. Oh no, you've
couldn't-
written them down though, haven't
Yeah,
you?
because I couldn't find how to actually add them as scrolls, could I? I couldn't remember if you...
Yeah, so you just search for spell scroll and then the level, and you should be able to do it that way.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I
So
added
don't
it.
search for the actual spell.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I was doing wrong then. I'm pretty sure I added it in. Spell scrolls. I got loads. Do we know what level they are? Do I need to just look that up quickly?
You'll have to look it up, I'm afraid.
I'll just go do it now. Whilst we have time because people are late.
Yep. I'm just gonna be right back.
No worries.
That's right in my way.
Very nice. It's my or yours?
Yes.
Oh yeah, so Nina came in.
Sorry?
I said clean.
Oh, but she did clean it here, did she?
She mopped, that's it.
Okay.
Hello?
Yo.
Ooh.
Music's too loud. You can't add the spell to. So I got a spell scroll level 2.
And then you just name the spell scroll.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually add the spell, so whenever I want to use it, I have to actually look at the spell. That's okay, just figured. It's crazy they haven't actually just got the items in the game.
It's something I'm sure they want to do. Have you seen their oh, I thought it was called like road plan?
I haven't, though.
I forget what it's called.
6th level spell, Hero's Feast. Jesus. That's probably worth a lot of money, isn't it?
Also very good for some spellbook.
Yes, how does wizard stuff work then? With if when I level up, or if I want to learn more spells, is it cost money and time? Like, how does that actually work?
Yep, it does.
Okay.
It's all explained in the rules, but
So we're just going with okay, cool. I just didn't know if you wanted to do anything.
no default rules are fine.
Next, scrying.
Hello.
Yo. How you doing? You right?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Not bad, not bad.
Like slowly bringing up stuff on my phone. I'm going to have to run and get my food at some point in the next 10 to 25 minutes.
That is unacceptable.
I know. I'm going to be kicked out, aren't I? I knew it.
You know, Vanuki's only got a short amount of time before she gets boiled in acid.
Brutal.
Deliveroo said it would give me free delivery and it hasn't.
Lord of the internet.
Raxar, how you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Hey, Andrew / Raxar.
Alexa thought I was chatting to her then.
I only answer to Raxar now.
What would you say? What would you say if you're like, no, call me Raxar?
Grease isn't a spell on D&D Beyond, apparently.
I'm sure it's in homebrew.
Yeah, I'll Google it. I'll just quickly just going through D&D Beyond because it's easier. 3rd level spell.
I mean, on homebrew spells.
Oh, 3rd level spells. That's nice. That's the highest level I have.
But yeah, a couple of you have leveled up.
Nice.
To check
I haven't.
Discord.
I haven't. I've still got another 8,000 to go.
How do you spell Grease?
Grease.
Oh, I think I might have spelled it wrong. I think I'm an idiot. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. Don't worry, ignore me.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm an adult that can spell, guys, alright? Leave me alone. I actually can't. Never been able to spell to save my life. It's one of the worst things.
Oh, me either. It's well, I got the dyslexia as an excuse.
Oh,
What do you have?
None. No excuse.
Dyslexia.
Terrible.
It's funny as well because I took English language and literature in A level because I was really good at writing. I could just never spell to save my life.
To run spell is a fruitless endeavour when we have computers.
This is the thing, modern technology, right? But it's still a good thing to have, you know. Like,
Useless skill. If you ask me, like your times tables, I don't think times tables are useful at all.
I don't know where I
Useful,
stand
but
with
they're
that.
not.
It's good for certain professions, I think.
Sure, like, but it's not essential. Like,
Like
it's not.
being a maths teacher.
No, I disagree with that actually. Even a mathematician doesn't, if a mathematician uses numbers in their head, they're not a very good mathematician. The thing is you've got to, verify stuff.
I have like a picture of one of my D&D characters someone's made for me. I'm very happy.
Well, that's good. Where'd you get that?
Friend, one of the people in the campaign drew it. In my other campaign.
Other campaign with other friends. Who do you think you are?
I know, they're being uploaded to YouTube as well.
Well, now it's just competition.
Rivals.
It's like he's trying to start a fight.
I know.
Yeah, you're competing for the same one view.
I'm flattered that you think we have viewership.
Last time I checked, actually, it had 60 something views. I was like, what?
Really?
Your other
Yeah.
one. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Must have spent a lot of time viewing it.
I know. All I've basically done is sit and just watch it over and over again.
That's what I do with our campaign, really.
No, wait. Part 2 has 102 views,
Ooh.
and Part 1 has 176.
Do you want to know how much ours has? So we got 1 view, 3, 0, 4, 0, 1, 0, 3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm going on the theory that this is actually part of it's been uploaded to a pre-existing thing.
One of ours has no two of my videos has 11 actually. Sorry,
Ooh.
they're like the episode ones, and so they must have been shit, and no one else wants to watch anymore.
I've also worked out from this, by the way, that like I absolutely hate watching myself. Like, absolutely hate watching myself. It's horrible.
Are you talking
Okay.
about us playing D&D? What were you watching yourself in? Also, hello everybody.
Amateur porn.
Yeah, basically.
Not professional.
No,
porn.
there's we have a D&D thing group that I'm part of. Just uploaded their stuff to YouTube, and I realised I hate watching myself.
Yeah, I would as well.
I
can't
watched
even
a
stand
little
my
bit and then
voice
went,
in the
oh my
ones that
god,
Jordan's doing.
no. But like I said, the first part 1 of Rogue's Gallery has 176 views. So,
Pretty mental.
That's actually quite good.
You know what? Considering
Yeah.
How many of you were in the group? 176.
Huh?
How many of you were in the group?
There are definitely 176 people in the group. That is, we've all watched it once. Well, actually, there aren't quite 176. I'm like 6 of them, just continuously running through the video in the background, just to make sure we've got all the views.
I think this might be all of us, by the way,
But yeah,
because
to be fair though, we've also uploaded to a website called RollQuest, like uploaded to that channel, and that already has 177 subscribers. So.
Ooh.
Before we get started properly, I'm going to go and trick my child. He's not settling. Hang on.
okay. I still can't believe how much damage I did with all my zombies in that turn.
Yeah.
That was very good.
I haven't got many left now, though, have I? I got 4 left, is it? 1, 2, 3.
I can only hope so.
5 left. Only one of my OGs as well.
I'm sorry, but you can always resurrect them at some point.
I can, and then kill them again and have them again.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to...
I mean, I didn't kill them. What are you talking about?
He killed most of the people that you turned into zombies so far.
It's the idea, though, isn't it? They're basically cannon fodder, really.
Cannon.
What?
Because they have cannon. And so they're cannon fodder.
I don't understand.
Like backstory fodder.
Oh, with you. Okay. Oh, okay. That took me way too long to get. Fuck me. No wonder I can't spell. I'm just an idiot. I got some quite good spells then, and potions, didn't
You mean the party got loads of good spells and potions?
I? Nope. I'm the one that risked my life. I'm still seething about the oil, by the way.
Oil? Oh, that.
With the rocks, yeah.
So, just to
A burning
remind you,
rage much hotter than the oil actually was.
you have Neurovane's body in number 7, just as a reminder. And you also have all the bits and pieces in area 8.
What do we have?
You know, to pick up if you want to.
Area 8. Which one's Area 8? Oh yeah, all the...
We're on, we're going.
All the furniture and stuff.
Don't think we'll be able to get that though, will we?
That's
What
not
do you
zone
mean?
8. Zone rug.
It's on rug.
Unless it's a magic carpet.
Okay, you're gonna have to wait for like 10 hours for me to
Gonna
find
have
where
the
we
last-
are.
The scene in Aladdin where everything's collapsing behind them. Bottom right, Amy.
And found us. Okay, I'm really bad at finding us on these maps, okay?
I don't know why. It's quite obvious. It's right next to where Rhillik is replaced Blando with Rhillik.
Just so we know,
Look, it
guys,
says Randock.
the death trap cupboard, the one that tried to kill me, but I just shrugged it off because it's fucking nothing. It had potion of supreme healing, potion of speed, spell scroll of hero's feast, potion of invulnerability, spell scroll of conjure woodland beings, spell scroll of scrying, greater healing potion, scroll of blink, levitate, firebolt, grease.
Mute yourself when you're scraping your plate, Luke.
But yeah, pretty good haul. Hero's Feast is really good, I think, from memory. Like, really good.
What's Hero's Feast?
Let me get it up now.
That was the sound effect of the zombies rattling in their chains.
They're not in
It
chains.
definitely wasn't scraping my hole.
Bring forth a great feast, including magnificent food and drink. The feast takes 1 hour to consume and disappears at the end of that time. And the benefit...
Oh, so we don't have to have rations anymore.
Well, no, because it's a 6th level spell, so...
Oh.
A creature that partakes in the feast gains several benefits. The creature is cured of all disease and poison, becomes immune to poison and being frightened, makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage, its hit points maximum is also increased by 2d10, and it gains the same number of hit points. These benefits last for 24 hours. So it's pretty OP against dragons, pretty much.
As long as you've got an hour to eat before you meet one.
Well,
you can do it the night before because it's 24 hours.
yeah, if you're about to go into a dragon's den, you could always chill for a bit outside. Can you?
So what do you guys want to do?
It costs like 1,000 gold pieces though, don't you? Like 1,000 gold piece
What was the spell scroll now?
chalice. Ooh. That's exciting. So either we hold on to it until you get to a level you can cast it, or...
Well, I could learn it now, I think. Can I learn 6th level or my 5th level?
Can you learn a spell scroll that you've not got the level for yet, just so it's in your...
Yep, you can write any spell scroll down.
It's in your book, ready for when you can cast that level of spell.
Yep, you
Well,
just
if you have
transcribe it.
time, you can sit and write it. Enough ink and enough time.
Well. It doesn't have any ink though at the moment, so...
Anyway, what are we doing now? Have we decided we're going to leave this?
Well,
No,
should
no.
we-
So I'll remind you again. There's in 8. There's all that stuff that you can take with you or do something with. It's belongs to the elves that they raided, but it's worth a lot of money. There's also the body of Neurovane in
I'm
number
back.
7.
Right, so the argument here, guys, is how much do we care about that village compared to teleporting all this money back?
We should really care about the village.
Because I don't
Yeah.
think we can carry all this.
We can't. We really
Just
should care about
save the village and then get the villagers to help us carry our
Well,
shit.
you also, think about it. This is all the money is all from the villages as well.
Yeah. So we can either steal it or give it back.
We should give it back.
Should we, though?
Yes.
Our commission.
They've already been devastated enough. If they had the money back, they could rebuild.
Yeah, but there's a lot fewer of them, so they don't need as much money.
Yeah, and if we had the money and the knowledge, then, we're better off, aren't we?
You can keep knowledge, that's fine. But
Rhillik, that rug will look really good in your keep,
but we need they need the money or they won't be able to rebuild. They need to be able
Alright.
to rebuild their village.
I don't think they should rebuild their village here. We haven't even killed the dragon yet.
It's on the list, okay?
That is a very good point. Let's just send them a letter saying get the fuck out of Dodge, and we'll just teleport back towards you.
Are you going to grab Neurovane's body?
Isn't
Are
that?
we going to
It's already in the bag of
dragon
holding, that
in?
one, isn't it?
Actually, I suppose we don't know where the dragon is. but-
Not yet.
No, I thought we put him in the bag of holding. That's the worm speaker, right?
Yes.
I thought we put his body in the bag of holding.
Let's have a look.
Allow me to
In
check.
the inventory. I look in the inventory.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Ooh, we actually have quite a lot of gold, guys. Well, actually, how much is a lot of gold? 8,255 is quite a lot, isn't it?
Quite a lot.
Depends what you're trying to buy.
He's not in the bag of holding though. You can look at the bag of holding if you want.
We put him in the bag of holding.
Nope, he's not in there.
No, we'll go and put him in the bag of holding.
Okay.
He's dead anyway. I could bring him back to life, but I feel like his dad might be pissed.
There's not enough room in the bag of holding for everybody.
I genuinely think that the best course of action is to just teleport somewhere, to be honest.
Could we teleport out and then teleport to the village? Is that an option?
No, I can only teleport to places I've got the teleportation circle of. And
Ah,
I've only got Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, and our home place, whatever it's called. The hold up,
I mean, in a sense,
Luskan.
yes, we could kill a dragon, but they've already taken the mask away, so if we, if time is of the essence, stopping the other masks, maybe teleporting out with all the loot is the best plan.
Yeah, because we're time is of the essence.
Well,
right?
somebody can carry the body as you teleport, of course.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So we could get all this gold, all the carpets into the teleportation. Fucking hell.
You can take the carpets and the gold.
We
as
spent
well,
a significant amount of time last time breaking up all the gold, I thought.
No, you've got
We
some
got
of
the
it.
water elemental to grab some chunks, didn't we?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was the
I mean,
gold.
to
But
be
there's
fair,
still
who's-
carpets and
Who's going to
furniture.
come back here, though?
No one.
Well, all the elves, if they escape, will tell people of it.
Yeah, that's true. They might come and steal our
If they
gold.
escape, that is. It's up to you. You know,
How much of the gold have we actually got in comparison to how much is left?
a small percentage.
Mm.
So it's a gold elemental made of all of the elves' gold, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, okay.
I say we fucking leave it.
It's not
We can't
like a
carry it. We need to get out of this
sub-normal.
stupid cave, and I'm more interested in killing the dragon and getting rich.
Yeah, true.
Okay, well let's go check on the people that we left and see if they're still there in the cave.
Good plan.
Good
Tell you what,
plan.
let's go to 7. Let's go and get the worm speaker, and I'll get zombie to carry him.
Okay. Are you going to bring it back to there, are you, where the gold is?
No. Or actually, yeah, wasn't there bricks in the way?
No?
There was in 5 to the other place. So yeah, I'll go and get him and I'll bring him back here.
Okay.
And then should we go and check on all the elves that we left in with the trolls or whatever they were?
Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah, we
Let's
should
go.
talk
Let's
to
go and
them.
check if they're still there or not.
Let's do that.
I'm gonna try and get the zombies to pocket as much gold as they can as well.
They can't. It's all solidified.
Oh, okay.
What's
Then yeah,
solidified?
that's fine. Yeah, nothing we can do them. Anyone got heat metal spell, whatever it's called?
We're still
I
cooling down at the
don't.
moment, but you can choose to get some more if you want, but you've got no way of carrying it really.
Yeah, we've never really been that fussed on gold, have we? In fairness, we're doing this entire quest for just because. Yeah, should we go check on these people then, guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so how are you going to get there?
Under that water bit on the left. Right, it's the only way we can go.
Yeah, I
Did-
think
we
so.
didn't- we didn't try
We're
digging
not that
towards them,
far,
did
are
we?
Didn't try what?
Digging that way,
What,
Digging what
in
way?
the water?
south from number 5.
No, we didn't.
No, you remember it's impassable. Well, not impassable.
yeah.
very
Oh yeah,
difficult.
no, I looked at it and it's impassable. Yeah, okay.
Not impassable, but extremely difficult.
So
Yeah.
we'll just go under the water. Passageway. I'll get the zombies to lead.
I'm gonna fly up as far as I can before diving under.
Leave the bodies that are dead.
I know, I'm only getting these ones. I just
They're all
selected.
dead, Lucas. That's the point.
Mm.
Anyway,
So that I'm hilarious.
that was more being upset.
How's Rhillik with swimming into a cavern, into a cave mouth? So this goes underwater. You can only see that it goes. You have to dive underwater, and you have to go through it out to the other end, holding your breath.
I'll do that. I'm fairly strong and very athletic and swimming-y. I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Just sorting the food out and then I'll be back.
Do you want me to send my zombies first because they don't have to breathe?
Yeah, but they can't tell us if it's blocked up or full of like.
Could they report back how far it is or whatever?
No, they can't. They can only understand languages that they knew in their life. They can't
Could we
speak.
time them like pigeons, where you say, "Go out of the water on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
then come back, and then we can extrapolate how far it is."
I was
Or you
basically
could
just
throw
thinking that if
Find your-
I'm just going to send the zombies, and if we hear an explosion on the other side, then the dragon's there. That's what I was thinking.
If you
That's a very good point.
just for future reference, if you want a creature that can do that, get a familiar. Familiar is a good spell for that.
Fine.
If your familiar dies, it's a big deal though.
No, it's not. In D&D
10 gold. It's a
Oh, really?
big deal when you're level 2.
Yeah, I'll send
But
my zombies,
has no
Lucas.
effect.
And if there's an explosion, then we'll know there's a dragon. But they'll just go through quickly, and if we don't hear anything after a couple of minutes, we'll follow.
Okay. Okay. So they go through, and there's no explosion.
Okay, yeah, and then I'll follow them.
Yeah, and me.
Okay, I'm gonna fly as far as I can, and then dive in, like as if I'm getting a fish, you know.
Oh, like a
Oh,
like
actually,
penguin. What do you call those
before,
things?
Yes.
before you move in,
Should
Can-
turns do that? I think turns do that.
can whoever's making a perception check, listening out, make a perception
That'll
check,
be
please?
me, isn't it, I guess? For
Well, I'm going last, so I'll listen out in the time it takes. Right?
I
that's
got
okay.
18.
Can you roll anything?
Okay.
Yeah, saving throw.
You, when you go through, you just feel a little shake, and that's about it.
I feel a shake, guys, but I can't hear anything, so we'll go and see if my
Ooh.
zombies are alright. 27, fucking hell.
What do I hear?
Sorry.
The earth
You hear a
rotating.
dragon shaking the cave.
Um, you see a couple of fish rise to the surface of the pond.
Oh, so it's hit the water on the other side, and some of the fish have died.
Just remember that dragons don't explode. This dragon doesn't explode, it's a fucking gas dragon,
Yeah,
isn't it?
poison gas.
We need to go, because if you see fish, there's
It's
some
the only way
people-
out, right? So as long as we go together.
Yeah. And Vanoki's going to be behind us. Even if she's not here, she would be behind us, wouldn't she?
Yeah, Vanuki's in front of me. I'm going last.
Well,
Check. Can we
let me
take a
move,
short rest after killing the golem?
No.
Yes.
I would hope so.
We didn't tell Lucas that though. So if you want us,
What's
if
that?
you want,
Yeah, I
if you
don't
want that to be
think
our
we-
1 day thing, so that means you wouldn't be able to like.
Well, as you're waiting, you can take a short rest if you want.
Okay, cool.
Just put me wherever
Yeah.
you want in the order, and I'll roll in a second. I'm just sorting some food out.
I don't need any food, do I? No. I don't think
You're alright
I
for
don't think
rolls.
short rest does anything for me, to be honest.
I get loads of shit back up for short rest, so I'm happy with that.
I genuinely don't think short
I
rest.
suppose we could have had a short rest while the zombies were heading off, right?
No, because with the idea was if there's no explosion, we go quickly. So because
Right.
I couldn't tell them that to come back if there is anything. It literally is just I said
Well, have
go
a
in.
short rest. It's fine. Have a short rest, and we'll resume as if you had done that beforehand.
Cool.
Thanks, Mr. DM.
By the way, that is your one mistake a
Yeah,
day.
that's
all
exactly
of you.
what I was saying. That's what I was thinking. Because I bet now if you don't apply your hunter's mark, you're not going to be allowed.
It's called Slayer's Prey.
Hunter's mark, World of Warcraft, come on.
Slayer's Prey is much more gothic.
You're a loser. Sorry. I got a bit of a cough, mate. It's my bad.
Okay. I can't figure out how to short rest. Have they changed the UI? Oh, I'm a dumbass, yeah. And yes, they have.
It's great that it automatically applies it now.
Yeah.
Right, I have returned.
So you've got to roll to save against acid.
Andrew, you do know you
No,
leveled
no.
up, right?
Ooh, have I?
Did you want me to roll anything, or am I okay? This Thai curry has it has carrots shaped like flowers.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Share that with
Do
you.
that.
That's all.
Raxar's got so much more experience than me. That's rude.
He's been around the block a few times.
Should we go through now then?
Yeah. I'm just gonna trust you guys to make decisions while I eat.
Well, so I sent the zombies through to see if there was an explosion, and then loads of fish came up from the water. So I didn't realise. Would Rhillik have told us that? He
Well,
would have.
green dragons are poison. I know
Sorry.
this because I was poisoned by one.
Yeah. So I went to send my zombies out to search for an explosion, forgetting that it's not a fucking explosion dragon. It's a poison.
But remember, they are immune to poison, so.
I know, but it's just funny that I wanted to find out for explosions, and they don't even do explosions. This one.
Nobody could have told you that because she got
Only-
poisoned by one.
Only red dragons have explosions,
Yeah,
really.
I know, but it's just funny that I thought that. Right, wanna go? Let's go kill a dragon. Come on.
Let's go kill a dragon.
So Raxar's first. I'm after him, and then Rhillik.
Keep
and
it yourselves in your order.
Yeah,
So
took me
who
an
goes
order.
in front?
Raxar
going
was
in front?
first, wasn't he?
Go in
So,
front.
Raxa, when
Yeah,
you
excellent.
touch the water for the first time, like your hair kind of stands. Oh, do you even have hair? No, you don't have hair. Your scales
Yeah,
seem to
Scaly bits.
stand on the end for a few seconds, and then it goes.
Why am I immune?
Communicate this to the guys
How long's
by
it been?
splashing a little bit.
Why am I
How long's
resistant
it
to
been,
poison?
by the way? Because I had protection from poison on 3 people.
That was it. How long does that last? Because we've only short rested.
Hour.
Would have gone then. Right? Because if
Probably would have mentioned that then before we took the short rest that we were going to lose that.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I get a lot of cool stuff back.
so, yeah, we've
But,
lost.
you know, maybe
Did you
it
want to
still
put it on
wasn't
us?
worth it.
Did you want to put it on us again, Vanoki? Or
Tom,
we did short rest, by the way, so you might want to add
I
that.
know I don't get anything back on a short rest.
Yeah, neither do I.
Hmm,
You do. You
maybe
can
it was an error.
I can
Well,
recovery.
how many hit points? Wait, no, how many hit points am I on? Where am I?
Oh yeah, it's
Sorry, I'm
when you
really
short
confused.
rest. Once per day, when you finish short rest, you can choose to expend Okay, yeah, I'll see if how many spell slots I used, because I did use a 5th, didn't I? Alright, I'm gonna. Well
Click short
reminded.
rest, and there should be a tick box. after
Yeah,
you've
no,
done
but
it.
it didn't actually do anything with it. It's just when I take a short rest, I have to tick that box, so I'll recover a 5th spell slot. Well remembered.
Nice. 22 nights. 22. 28. 70. No. Oh. We'll be there in a second. 22. And I might as well roll one more.
So
Where
it's
did it?
it's 3
Sorry.
widths if you want to be in rows of 3. If you want.
I wonder if we should still go through sort of one at a time, just because getting everyone breathed in one go is pretty dire.
They're all going
I
to be.
mean, I'll happily go, 20, 30 yards ahead if you like.
Yeah, we don't want you to be taken before we realise though. Just
I'm
do it
pretty
a few beats
tough.
behind, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really probably shouldn't be second
I mean,
to
you
go
just
out,
go
to
and
be
spread
honest.
out.
But I'm worried about my zombies. I mean, my friends.
So what are you doing? What
Okay.
do you want to
Yeah,
do?
let's just go. Let's
I'll,
just do
I'll
it. Come
join
on, let's
friends.
go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
But what a fucking about.
Okay.
So I'll be like 3 squares behind, like that.
Okay, so wait here. So I want to know where everyone is when Raxar gets to here.
3 squares behind, so I'd be 1, 2. Yeah, there.
I'm so sorry, by the way. This is not a good time to be eating. Like, really not a good time to be eating right now. I'll be. You want to swap places with me, Che? I feel like I don't like you being at the front.
Yeah, let's do that.
Like, I really don't like that. You're a wizard. You are not meant to be there.
So
Well, I was the bard,
Che,
really, but you know.
anyone who has -1 or lower strength can hold their breath for 30 seconds. By the way,
So I can't hold my breath.
yeah, 30
That's not a lot of
seconds
seconds.
only.
So
I'll
I
tell
need
you what you
to
should
get
do,
through.
Hold on to one of your zombies. And they can swim for you.
I've got 0 strength, so how long does that mean I can do it?
1 minute.
So will it take 30 seconds to get through there? How long does it take to get through there?
You don't know. You don't know how long it is.
Well, you check your swim speed. The only thing you can go on is your swim speed per round, right?
You guys don't know how long the tunnel is.
No.
I'm just gonna say that. I'm not very good at swimming. Maybe
Do
I'll.
you want to piggyback onto me, mate?
Yeah, I was thinking, Vinoki, can you drag me? Rather than
Yeah,
Rex Archer
I'm
up
happy
front,
to
bud.
do that. I have +5 to my holding breathiness, so to be honest.
Ah, yes, those gauntlets of giant strength. Was it Constitution? Or was it, yeah, I don't know.
Giant strength. Okay, so where is everyone when Raxar gets to that point?
I'll be next to Vinoki, I guess, and
Yeah,
Rick.
apparently I'm here and waiting for Che to hold on to me.
I think Breeze is with us, is he?
She?
She's not
Are we
here.
pretending?
Sure.
Oh, she isn't. So I'll just,
Relic, did you want to be back a little bit, or?
Oliver?
Sorry, say that again?
Do you want to be back a bit, or are you right next to us?
I'll just go in a little ways after you, I guess.
Do it like that.
Okay, so when Raxar gets to that point there, I would like you all to make a Constitution check for me, please.
Constitution. Okay.
A saving throw or a check.
A saving throw, sorry.
So-
Remember, if you're in my little radius-y thing, you get your +3.
Okay, I got 8.
Ooh, that's a 21 then.
23?
Oh wait, no, for me it's an 18 because I'm not that close to you.
Yeah, sorry, my radius is that literal radius.
So okay,
6
nothing to
twice
be
in a
embarrassed
row.
about.
Me and you both did really bad, dude.
Okay.
Fuck.
Do you get advantage, do you?
No,
Okay.
just did it by mistake.
Okay.
9.
DC save is 20.
Christ.
Oh,
What are we saving from?
Oh,
okay.
For anyone who's above the water, it's halved. So 10.
I still fail.
Okay.
Okay.
How much damage is that? That's going to be a lot, isn't it?
Sorry.
What is it then? Is
No,
it
sorry,
the water
carry on.
that's hurting, or is it?
Okay, apparently splitting up didn't work.
So that is 26 damage.
Fuck.
I would also like you to make saves for your zombies, please.
Poison. They're resistant.
Is it poisons? I thought they were immune.
Are they
It's
resistant?
not poison damage, no.
Oh, okay. Con saves, yeah.
What is
How,
this?
how many do I have? 4. Is it 4, dude? I muted myself. I'm an idiot. Is it 4 like zombies I got? Yeah.
Yeah.
They all fail.
Okay. They took. What is it? I rolled it earlier. 23 lightning damage.
Ooh, I'm resistant to lightning damage.
Are you?
His
I
armor.
am.
we
I've
gave
got some armor of lightning
Okay.
resistance. Cool beans.
And you guys all snuff that?
So 23 divided by 2, is it?
No, that was for the zombies. For you guys, it's 26.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
It's half my health, dude. Fucking hell.
And you're stunned for 1 round.
If you're
Mm,
if you failed.
Failed, you're stunned.
Okay, if you
Right.
succeeded, you die.
How is it getting me if I'm not in the water?
Sorry, I thought you were half in the water. Or are you flying above? I presumed you're in the water.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. I said I flew up to it and dove down, right? So I guess the timing.
I presume you're paddling, basically ready to dive under. That's what I was presuming anyway. Okay.
No, I was saying I was diving from the air into the water. Yeah.
Well, no, because how could you talk to everyone previously to organise everything?
Well,
Okay, fine. You're in the water.
no, it's fine. Whatever. I was just confused. That's all. As to how lightning could hit me if I'm not in the water, but it's fine.
If you're in the water, then you take damage. If you're not in the water, then you don't take any damage. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
I can tell you something. I'm in the water.
So anyone that failed,
Shay, you don't get to be stunned. You're coming with me anyway. He said,
Yeah, that's fine.
dragging you along because I don't want to stop, and I'm stuck dragging you. Oh, my lettuce is gone.
wonder what's done lightning damage to us.
Maybe a
Okay.
trap.
okay.
Yeah.
So, everyone who failed is stunned, so you cannot move for 1 turn. Okay, and now has to make another save. But first, anyone who wants to move who isn't stunned can move now.
I am going to move.
And she's
Okay.
pulling me with her.
I'm pulling him with me, and I don't know how far I can move. I'm going to be honest.
So your swim speed is half your movement,
So 15 foot.
and then because you're carrying somebody, it's half again.
Can I roll to reduce that, seeing as my strength is +5?
No, because it's swimming. I'll give you a very difficult check if you really want.
Come on, my athletics is +9. Let's have a go.
Go for it.
I just want to see if I can. I've got a cool belt. 26.
Fair enough. You managed to. You're only going at half speed instead of quarter speed. Okay, so move where you need to move. Raxar, what are you doing?
Stunned.
You're stunned. Okay.
In which case, I'm moving 15 feet.
Okay.
Because that's my dash and my... But you're going to have to move yourself, mate. It's going to take me longer to drag you through here than it is going to be you just swimming.
Well, I don't know actually, because I think I might. If I drown, I go unconscious.
Okay.
It's only 6 seconds, 1 round, right? So it's not that bad.
You've got
This
5
is
rounds to get all the way
You've got
through.
5 rounds. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'd like you all to make another save, please. Rhillik, are you stunned?
Yeah.
Okay, another check, please.
Yay, 23.
Con save, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, this could actually kill me.
Plus her 3. 15.
17.
+3, right?
Yeah, Vinoki, you didn't add your 3.
Hmm?
You didn't add your 3.
My 3 automatically is added. I've only got +2 to Constitution.
Ah, cool.
Oh,
I got 15.
Okay, so that's 18.
18 save.
Sorry, 20 to save. Full damage on save, half damage on fail. So 26 lightning damage.
Okay.
26 lightning damage again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm unconscious, guys.
7 damage to me.
sorry, what was that?
I'm unconscious.
By the way, that was half damage, by the way.
Oh wow.
How much damage did I just take?
26.
26.
Unless you saved.
I think I might die here, guys. You know?
Are we stunned
Um,
again?
I am at 4.
Do we
If
get
you failed,
How
like-
do we get out of this?
abilities we can cast?
Am I stunned?
if you're unstunned, you can do whatever you want. But if you're stunned, you
Okay. Can I do a healing word on Che?
yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do a second level healing word.
Oh, remember, Vaneki, you could have moved 30 feet because you can dash. Remember?
I did, but it has to be because of swimming, then has to be to
10
get
hit
to carry a
points,
chain.
right?
I think
No, but remember you did the ability check to unhave the one of the
Did you
speeds.
let me have it? Sorry, I thought it was.
Thanks for the heal, dude.
It's alright, man.
I feel like this is gonna
You
be-
remember you have to
I
get.
get there.
No, you have
Okay.
to go round Rexar, so you have 5 here, and then you can get here. So you can get to here.
There is it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see you around the corner yet?
Yes, 1 second.
It might be tactical retreat time.
I don't think anything's attacking us.
What do you think's hitting us?
It's a trap, probably.
Giant eel.
Raxar, because you're not stunned, and you're kind of like floating there for a second. You see above you a load of kind of like eels or something in a cage.
Eels in a cage, so it's like a trap.
Heals.
Okay, if I was to... Oh shit, so we're all underwater, right? So I can't really communicate with them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, this is
And
horrible.
are they blocking the way, this cage, or are they
No,
just like...
they're basically above you at the moment. They're in the
I'm
water,
trying
but they're
to
above you.
figure out, have I got anything that can help get rid of them? How many eels are there?
Sorry, there's a lot of them in a cage.
A lot, right, okay.
Ooh.
Oh man. I'm tempted to sort of flounder and turn around and try and swim back, so that might sort of indicate to you guys that we need to go. Is it, can I see if it's much further to get out of the water, or...
You can't tell at the moment.
Just book it,
Can't
man.
You do
tell.
know that where you are, the flow is quite heavy, and you're having to like struggle against it.
Okay. Right, I'm actually going to turn back in that case, because I don't know how much further on it is. We can't take damage much more like this, so I am actually going to turn around and start legging it back the other way. And actually, I'm going to cast Dimension Door once I get to Che, and port us back out to the room we were in.
You're right next to Che right now.
Okay,
Couldn't you just
and
dimension door us
and
into the other one? Wouldn't that
I can
make-
only take one person.
Yeah, just would like into the other room. We don't think there's a dragon there, right? You just think there's eels there. When you just dimension door us into that other room.
Yeah, but if you guys take like 2 or 3 more shocks, you might die. Oh, yeah, well, let's do that. That's a fun plan. Right, a Dimension Door Che into the other big room, like other side of the eels. I think it's 400 yards I can go.
Wow.
Do you have to be able to see where you're dimensioning door?
I don't think so. Let me double check that.
Read the rules.
I don't know if you do. You just in a direction.
Really long way, so it'd be really difficult.
You teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within 500 feet. You arrive. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight downwards or something.
So you've seen the inside of the cave. Where in the cave would you like to go? From memory.
I would like to teleport us 500 yards, mainly left, but a little bit
You mean
up on the
feet?
map. Feet,
You've
sorry.
seen the
Yeah,
map, dude. So you know where it is. You know where to go.
yeah, exactly. I
what I'm
use
saying
my
is-
knowledge.
You know the area, so you can choose a spot to teleport to. You don't have to say a direction. You can choose a spot.
I'll teleport to the shore of the lake as I know it.
Okay, I'm going to teleport you.
Yeah.
Because you said that, I'm going to teleport you to a random place.
Oh no, because I meant like the lake cave.
The
like
shore we
the
just
shore
came from.
cave.
Yeah, but what I'm
No,
saying
no,
is
in
a random place on
in
the
the
shore.
other room.
Yeah, in that room, but a random spot in that room. That's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you choose a particular place in that room.
Are we going backwards or forwards, dude? I thought we were going that way.
Yeah, we're going forward. We're going left and up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to randomly place me on the lake shore, that's fine with me.
Can I ready an action?
Yeah.
Before I
No.
see him coming towards me.
You're
I'm like,
also stunned. You're also stunned for a second as well. So,
Right, I need to use a
okay,
spell.
so let me reveal. Do any of you have dark vision?
Yes.
No, Che or
No,
Rexar.
I do not.
Okay,
I don't
so
think I do either.
I'll redo that. No. It's completely pitch black, so you can't see anything.
Stuff too. I think we're safe, but I'm not sure.
can you cast light and I'll cast fly on me and you?
But
Yeah, go on.
so you're stunned at the moment, Che.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Raxar, you have your bonus action, unless that was a bonus action. And
That
your
was a
movement.
main action. I'm going to use the bonus action to cast Rally on Che. It's a Battle Master maneuver, and you get D10 plus 5 temporary hit points.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's
That's
going to
good,
be D10 9. You get 14 temporary hit points.
Does
I'm not
that
sure if
heal
it's
me
super
for-
optimal, but I figured it's temporary HP that you add on top of your normal.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Okay. Funuki,
Right.
you are swapped along with the river because you were stunned and you've gone past the halfway point. So you're stunned and you go past the river and you go down a waterfall.
Huh.
We weren't
Breeze
that
would have seen
far.
this before. Luckily, it's a waterfall, so it's not too bad. So it's 3d6 divided by 2. Because it's in water. So 5 damage to Funuki.
You get
This
relics.
was a much more painful river trip than I thought it was going to be.
I hope relics are right.
No, I think I'm going to die because I can't get swept away and I'm stunned.
Yeah, let me figure out. So.
Can I have your stuff?
It'll float past you in the river in a moment.
If you fall unconscious, I'm just gonna watch you.
Presumably, if I fall unconscious and I'm still in this tunnel, it'll electrocute me again and I'll die, right?
I won't remember the fight's fine.
Yes. So, I would like you to make another Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, me as well as.
I have to get 20. What can
Oh,
happen?
10, remember?
Oh,
10
hooray!
It's 20 when you're underwater, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone save me at the river if I stay stunned? Can someone save me at the river because I'm still stunned?
You're not being
Think
electrocuted
about
now,
it.
so you're now unstunned.
I'm still being electrocuted. Excellent.
What are you going to do, Funuki?
I'm going to
Turn
shoot
that.
the door and get out.
So as you go to climb out the water, you see a dead body of a zombie there. You kind of like have to kind of clamber past it to get onto the shore.
Yeah. I stand on it.
What's your dark vision? 60 feet, right? Or 30 feet? Oh no, it's 60 feet for so 30 feet for you.
Mine's 60 feet.
Is it 60 feet? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Reveal.
But further notice, Thai yellow curry is really good.
What kind of curry?
I like Thai curry.
It's like Thai yellow curry. I've never tried yellow curry.
Oh, I've never had yellow.
Really
So
nice.
that's what you can see. Okay. What are you doing? Oliver?
Am I not stunned? I'm gonna get the fuck out of that water.
You take 1d10 damage. Oh, that's wrong.
Let me get Central going. Where's Rhillik?
So 7 lightning damage.
I'll just
Half, of course, because you saved. So half. What do you want to do?
get out of the water. I'll just fly above it again.
Okay.
This is why Rhillik doesn't like caves.
Yeah.
How many times can you cast Dimension Door still?
I can cast it.
Right.
Doop-a-doop-doop.
I'm going to fly,
I can cast
Get out
it
of the
once
water.
more.
assume everybody I know is dead, and start flying for another exit of this godforsaken hellhole.
Okay.
I like you obviously everyone else is dead.
Well, you all went in there, and it nearly killed me in 2 hits, so you're probably all dead.
Obviously no one else. The great Rhillik almost died.
Exactly, exactly.
So you do know that one of them is alive because one of their zombies hasn't gone to attack you yet.
So
I,
so I-
didn't, I didn't know I still had that. I would have sent him as well, wouldn't I? But okay.
I presumed you left him behind.
I didn't intentionally, but that's okay. So we can say that Che just forgot about that guy. He was just like, whoops. Yeah. So
Can I? You know the eels? Are they visible from the island? Do I know? Do I know
Nope,
where they
you
are?
can't see anything. By the way, you can't even see Vinoki at the moment.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way we can like wreck the cage or like fuck the seals. Sorry, fuck the eels.
Unless you
up or
do
something.
light, unless you have the light spell, you can't see anything.
Okay. Is it a metal cage? Yeah.
Sorry,
Right?
yes.
Little eels.
No, you're too busy swimming past.
I'm too busy being stunned and drowning. That's
Okay, so I decided to roll myself 2 intelligence rolls, one for which would be, do I know that zombies attack random people if the person controlling them dies? And then the second one, do I know that this one's going to attack me or not? And I succeeded the first one, and I failed the second one, so I think I would probably shoot it.
Okay, if you want.
Unless that super upsets Che.
he wouldn't know about it. Just unless you tell him when we meet each other again.
Just target practice.
He does
Farming.
have Rhillik inscribed into every single arrow, so you would know who killed him.
If you recover the body, I suppose so.
Yeah.
Remember, you've left behind the body of Neuron as well. Neuron Vein.
Because zombies would have been carrying him. Yeah.
We left behind the body of who, sorry?
The worm
Neuron
speaker.
I thought you sent them through with it.
Yeah,
didn't you?
I said the zombies carrying him. So would he?
What, through the water? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably would have. Yeah.
So if all the zombies on this side are wrecked, would he just be like floating around by now?
I'm gonna see where he gets swept off to. See if he goes one way or the other. Actually, would be D3. Go down to the island. 2. Okay. So the body is swept over this way.
Were we meant to be catching that?
We haven't got
It's
anybody
already-
to carry it now.
It was before you even went through the tunnel, so he was swept over there.
That's fair. That's fine. Has it got caught over there, like it's on the shore?
Yeah, it's kind of lapping on the shore.
Awesome.
What do you guys want to do?
I
So-
am going to see if I've got any lay on hands left, but I think I've used it all. Yep, I have used it all.
By the way, they don't know you're there, Mickey.
Oh, I'm going to be going... I'll just go up to them and be like, well, that wasn't as nice as...
Yeah, that was rough. We should fight another gold elemental instead. That was easy. See eels in a cage, though.
You just Chair's
thinking-
just crying in front of all of his.
Unless we've got a way to wreck those eels, I think we're literally going to have to like spend a day digging Rhillik out with no zombies either.
Yeah, that's the problem. We haven't got anything.
Have we got any more dead people?
Well, what we could do, let's go. We could go and see if those people are still alive.
Yeah, I could
Well,
too.
we can't really swim... Like, we could go back, but it's going to be against the current, and we're going to get electrocuted all the way. So
Yeah,
There's a whole water.
that way.
So
Problem
there's
is, we
30-foot waterfall there.
We would be worried about Rhillik, so we probably.
What, the Great Rhillik? You don't think the Great Rhillik can...
Yeah, okay, he's convinced. Yeah, fair enough.
Great
Um,
Rhillik?
let's.
Do you not think you could reason that you'd see my body though?
Well, yeah, I guess I don't really.
Yeah. I was gonna say we could just wait for him to wash through. I mean, I can bring him back to life if he's dead.
Also,
Same,
Ernad takes
That's
11
not a
damage.
problem, it's Just
samesies. I got that power as well.
You're
Different.
right. I should just dive in.
I can bring him back to breathing life.
Oh, well,
Well,
tomato, tomato.
You're like sitting there waiting for Rhillik's body, like with a raise spell prep. Like,
Finally, I can add him to my collection.
It doesn't. It's not evil like that. It'll be like finally, like excited. He's just got a new
I'm sure that's
action
the
figure.
worst type of evil. The evil that doesn't know it's evil.
No, there's
Have you
that
guys math ready yet? That's the question.
evil that
Like,
doesn't know it's evil isn't so bad. Evil that thinks it's right is the worst.
that's fair. I
that's
say, do you even have his mask ready yet?
Yeah, of course he does.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm
I
gonna.
think we should quickly
I want
check
Ernad
out
to
the
take
elf
the
and
11 damage
start
I rolled.
digging.
Rhillik.
Wait, one at a time.
I was going to say,
Sorry.
Amy first.
Vinoki would wait a bit and just see if Rhillik's body does come floating down
Yes.
to
Okay,
grab it
and
and cast
Andrew.
fire on him.
I vote that we check the elves out quickly and then start digging because I don't see any other way. Unless the wizard's got like a kill eel spell or something.
I can get in fireball, but that's about it.
Underwater mind.
Is it underwater
Okay.
over there? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Riddick, what are you doing?
Do a fireball, or just boil the water, maybe? I don't know how fireball works. It's a magical fire. It's not like throwing a bonfire into the water.
I would like Ernad to take the damage that I rolled, which is 11, and if he's dead, then
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Do you know what you should have done, Rhillik? Is just like steer him towards a pile of rocks and just nudge him and be like, "Go on, then, start digging."
He does
I'm
understand.
mates with your boss. It's what Che would have wanted.
I'm just gonna go on up here. Tell me when I, run out of turn or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Once it's been a little while, we've sat there going like, well, I'm assuming by the fact that
Are you
his body
investigating?
he's not dead.
Yeah, I'm looking about for ways to get out, but
Okay, well, investigate this room.
the one that I'm currently in.
The
Or 8.
8.
Maybe like something that the dragon has to teleport, or one of his lieutenants to teleport. Womp womp.
Nope, you don't have anything. You do see the book that's in the middle of the room that had all his notes in.
Oh, I'll definitely snap that up.
Okay, do you want to add that to your inventory?
Sure. How do I do that?
So it's Neurovane's, just to other items, Neurovane's journal.
How do you spell Neurovane? And is it custom item?
Mm-hmm. And it's Nero, and then Nvains. Okay, so while he's doing that, are you guys going to investigate the eels, or just wait?
Nah, we'll just wait for like 5 minutes, and if a body hasn't come through, I guess we'll just assume that he is going the other way.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what I'll do after the 5 minutes is I want to go and try and I'm gonna cast fly on myself and go and try and find where those elves are if I can see them. Oh,
Okay.
I put my staff out and I go, Rexar, could you cast light on this please? Because I can't see shit.
I can indeed, and I cast
Well, can
light
you
on your staff.
That would explain why you didn't say hello to me when I first came. I thought you were just being rude.
Maybe
So-
both.
So you know the way is this way.
Yeah, so I'll start flying that way.
Okay.
Still,
You got the other guys following, or just leaving into it?
well, Rexar said he was going to go clear the rebel, right? So I was going to go and try and find somebody to help him.
Yeah, I think I'll make my way to the north bit and start chunking rocks out of the way because I think that's the only way we can do it really.
It's not an easy swim, but you manage to get across fine.
Okay.
I'm
And
going
I
to chuck
start
a potion of
chucking
healing
rubble.
Okay.
because otherwise I'm going to be hurt. Right, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go and try and find if I can see the elves again.
Here you go.
Are there any in here?
Yep, they're all there, but they're all dead.
They're all dead. Sick.
Oh, good. Help us.
Only about half of them are intact. The other half are basically chopped in half and other mutilated stuff.
As long as there's still bones, I can do what I want.
I'll come
Do
over here
they
and start
get
helping.
dragons or is it like weapon chopping?
You don't know.
I would like to investigate that, please.
Okay, make a investigation check.
12.
You're not sure. Your investigation isn't something creature-like may have done something, but you're not sure exactly what.
That's okay. I'm going to pick the two strongest that I can see and cast Animate Dead at 4th level and get 4 of them. So not 2,
Okay.
the 4th strongest looking ones.
Okay.
And get 4 of them.
Okay, I'll give you those. This one.
I'm a little low in spell slots actually.
There you
Nice, thank you. So they're zombies, right?
go. Yeah, the four that seemed the most coherent as zombies.
I'm going to make
Okay,
my
so-
way to the rebel to try and help Rexar lift them up.
Okay, while
I'm
you're
going to
doing
help as
that,
well, by the way. I'm over here helping, lifting stuff.
okay. It's going to
With
take
my
you a very
computer.
long time. You do realise.
Yeah, I don't think we got a choice though. Sort of stuck, isn't
Well,
it?
you do have Dimension Door.
Yeah, but only one more slot, so I could teleport to the other side of the rocks, but I couldn't then teleport straight back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Let me just double check if I could.
What level is it?
It's a level 4.
Do you have a level 5 spell slot?
Ooh. No, I don't.
Okay. Hey, Rhillik, what are you doing?
I investigated this room and rolled a 8. No, 10. Or
10.
other ways out,
Got more
or ways of
zombies.
getting out using these two piles of rocks that I can see.
Nope, you've already been in these rooms and you don't know of anywhere so far.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have any spells that can get rid of eels?
Can anyone cast polymorph or turn me into something swimming? Because if so, maybe I could like dart past the eels and then grab Rhillik and then port back.
I'd
But
actually
I've
like you.
got polymorph.
It's fine, you
but it's at
guys.
4th level.
I'm the Great Rhillik. I've
I
always
would
got
like
everything under control, so I'm just going to put down my instant fortress at the top of this tunnel
You
here,
haven't got it.
activate it. What do you mean I haven't got it?
You left it. We left it at the
Yeah.
village with the horses in it.
I'd
God
like,
damn it!
I'd like Rhillik to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Wisdom.
Yeah, guys, just move aside and let the zombies do it. They don't get tired, and you guys
Yeah,
do. So.
okay. That's true. I'm gonna go chill in the corner.
I'm just sat there trying to go for my spells. I have no area of effect spells or anything, so I'm really useless to get rid of these eels.
So I'll come back and say, so all of those elves were dead. So
Okay, 1 second, guys. So Rhillik, that was a check to see if your claustrophobia in caves is starting to trigger you. What do you feel that roll signifies? Is Rhillik starting to panic?
No, he's fine. He has a wish spell at all times. Why do you think he's so overconfident at everything? You can just be like, I wish myself home.
Okay, but you do not have a way out so far. You're going to use the wish spell?
No. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Okay.
I've got a suggestion.
Rhillik.
I could
No, it's too
heal
deep.
myself up, dose myself up with some temporary hit points, try and dash past the eels as quick as I can with action surge, and then grab Rhillik and port out. But obviously that's a risk. I am
You
resistant
won't
to
have the
lightning
body
damage, so I'm the
that way.
best man. What's that, sorry?
You don't have the body of Neurovane if you do that.
With them digging that side and me digging this side with the water elemental and myself, how long is it going to take?
What's the water elemental strength? Also, the water item, you've already used it today.
Let's
Are
have
you
a
sure?
look.
How long has it been since I summoned it in the in room number 8?
12 minutes.
Right. No, because remember it was room number 10 that you summoned it.
No, it didn't fight the other
No,
elemental. It was
we
gone
got
by
him to
then.
pick up. We got him to pick up chunks of gold. Do you remember?
Oh shit, yeah. God damn. Actually, wouldn't it still be with me? Oh no, because I got it killed. Yeah, okay. Bad.
That makes sense. What have I got?
I've got a crowbar. That's my. I've gone from instant fortress to water elemental. Now all I've got left is me crowbar.
So, this would have been
Let me
difficult
just
for the
check all the
guys with high
equipment we've
strength,
got.
but
Hey,
these
like,
rocks,
Fellowship's not getting out the bag holding.
these bricks are basically, or these rubble is too heavy for you, Rhillik. You can't lift it.
Bouldering, grappling hooks, grey tacks, potions of healing, rope. Could we pull Rhillik through really quickly?
No, it's collapsed, right? You can't see through it
You
at
might
all,
get a
can
bit
you?
crazed.
No, I mean, I'm at the water. I'm back at the water.
Can I hear them on the other side of this thing?
Make a perception check.
Like, if he tied a rope to himself and let the part of the rope float down and we grab it and we can pull him through.
Have I got that as a? I'm just gonna keep
Why do I
casting
have
message at
something
the, like through the wall, Lucas. If I can, just say like, Rhillik, are you there? Rhillik, are you there?
Okay, what's the range on that?
120 feet.
Yeah, he hears that. You hear in your head, Rhillik, are you there? Rhillik,
Can I
are you there?
answer?
Would you know to answer?
Well, how do you mean? Yes. I would try and answer if I heard somebody I know saying that, yeah.
Okay, well, what do you say?
Yes.
I'd be like, yeah, okay, guys, I hear Rhillik's on the other side. I'm gonna cast him again, saying, we've got some friends to lift the bricks. It just might take a while. Hang
How
on.
did you survive the water?
Being
Hardcore, mate.
badass motherfucker.
I say we're not that incompetent.
What was wrong with the water?
Too many eels.
There were eels in it, yeah.
We could try and drag you. If you tied a rope to yourself, we could try and drag you through.
And I'm gonna ignore Vanoki because that's a silly idea.
That's not a silly idea. We'd get you through. You'd probably die in the process, but you would be through and near us.
Lucas, did I get a good enough look at the cage to know
Oh,
whether I've
you
got a
guys-
decent chance of like smashing it and stuff?
My mistake. You guys are right next to the body of Neurovane and you would have seen it and dragged out. Sorry, Karen,
Oh,
what did you say?
I'm trying to figure out if there's a way I can either go back and get him, or do you reckon Raxar thinks he could smash the cage and release the eels or something?
It's a
Just to
possibility.
disperse them. It's
The hard
possible.
part
Okay.
is going to be getting up the waterfall. It's 30 feet high.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty hardcore.
These are
The
awesome.
eels, was it stunning or paralyzing? What's the difference?
Stunning.
Done.
So if I had freedom of movement on, for example, it wouldn't stop me being stunned.
No. I don't think so. Let me. What does it
So
say?
spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained. Target can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints such as manacles or a creature that has it grappled. Finally, being underwater imposes no penalties on the target's movement or attacks.
No, it's stunned. Stunned is
Different to paralyzed, is it? Okay, just wondering.
This
Okay,
is completely off topic,
I'm
but
gonna
why do we have
see.
a zombie in the bag of holding?
Why not?
Why was there a
You
zombie in the
don't-
bag of holding?
Everything's
There,
got to be somewhere.
there were zombies. There's not anymore. There's 0 zombies at the moment.
Oh, the zeros of that. That's just.
It's because we put them in there when we went on the dragon's back. Because
Of
Yeah.
course. I was suddenly like, why is there a zombie in here? I'm so confused.
So what do you
Lucas,
guys
I'm
want
going
to
to
do?
see if I can climb the waterfall just while they're digging. I want to see if I can climb it, and then I'll know what my options are.
Okay, make a strength check. Not
Okay,
strength,
I'd like to
acrobatics or
inspire
athletics.
myself. I'll
Okay.
go with athletics on that one. Gonna roll.
you actually going? Are you?
Did anybody see how many eels there were?
A lot.
So I rolled a non-natural 20.
Yeah, that's enough. You managed to get up.
Okay. So now I could, if I wanted to, dive into the water and try and get across.
No, you're at the top of the water at the moment. It's rushing. It's pushing against you. You're gonna have to make
I
it
don't
go
think
straight.
you want to come through to me. Like, I know you can't hear me because this is table talk, but like, why would you want to come through to me? You're trying to dimension
So
door
I
me
can
out.
save us a ton of time and then go rescue the elf town.
Okay.
So it might take hours to get through there with zombies.
Yeah.
It really
Okay,
is.
right, I'm gonna.
You can see the.
Have a short rest while this is happening.
Well, did anybody communicate that he was going to do that to me? Because obviously I should go the other side, and I might be able to help him, right?
I don't know. I don't think
I mean, you told me to go away.
Yeah, I guess I would have messaged saying, look, I'm going to continue on this door, but Raxar's thinking he's got a plan.
So
How do
you
you
can
think?
see the cage
Yeah.
at the moment. You can see the cage.
I'm also gonna rally myself to give myself some temporary hit
Okay, well-
points. So
I don't know how long he's been, but I'll go towards the other side for now,
10,
as far as I can.
11 temporary hit points to me. I don't know how to do that. Is it over here? There we go, 11.
Do you use a rope to help pull him through? Give him something to hold on to, Rhillik?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll stand here and stick a rope out. Wow. Can I see anything that I could tie a rope to that's like at the mouth of where the water goes deeper?
No, not really.
Can I?
Do you have a piton or something like that?
Sorry,
Do you have like a piton or something like that? Why would you have anything climbing equipment
I
wise?
actually do have climbing gear. Yeah, because
Be right back a sec.
You could hit that into
the-
the wall and use that as your thing to tie the rope to, because that's what
that's a
they're
good
designed
idea. Balin or bought us all climbing gear. Remember?
for. Yeah, there you go.
Uh,
You can
And I
have
mocked
that
him because I've got wings, and now it's going to come in handy. I'll never tell him.
Maybe
And he just went AFK. Jordan just went AFK, so he'll never know.
So you could, if you attach it to the wall over this way, then you could do that.
Okay, I'll do that then. Can I do that, Lucas? I mean, I don't know how much time I've got before Rexar is actually coming through.
You're still not there yet. You're going around.
Genuinely,
Okay.
I actually think this is going to be really quick. Honestly, I've got a plan.
Okay, so you're at the
Okay.
top. I'd like you to
Whenever
make
you're
another
ready.
strength check, please, to see if you can
Okay.
keep where you are, let alone move forward.
I'm going to athletics all over this shop. Here we go. 21.
Yes, and you can move as well.
Nice. Your athletics is
Okay.
amazing.
How far can I? Lucas, do me a favor. Can you move me? Because I'm not sure how far I can move, and the squares are confusing me.
Okay, so how much can you move normally?
30.
So that's divided by 2 and divided by 2 again. Yeah, you can move it back here. You can see the eels there in the green circle.
How far away are
Green
they?
circle. 10 feet.
Can I swim slightly out of my way to get within 5 feet and hit one of them with my sword?
Okay, make another athletics check.
Okay.
Oh, this is.
15, but I'm going to add my d8. Doop-de-doop, d8 comes to 21.
So you move forward once. You're struggling against the
Okay.
water now, like walking against it. But you're next
I'm
to it
gonna
now.
hit one with my sword.
You see the chains that are holding it to the ceiling above, so you're going to aim for that, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Do I make an attack roll?
Mhm.
Right, I'm gonna find my sword. This one. Doopy doop. 15?
15 hits. 9 damage.
Okay. I'm
With
going
that,
to.
with the
Sorry, go.
chains come off. There's 2 chains left.
Okay, that doesn't matter so much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a blade flourish.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to just use any of them. I'll use the AC one, even though it's probably not relevant. But it lets me move another 10 feet.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my superiority die, maneuvering attack, which makes me move, where is it? Half my movement as a reaction immediately after making the attack.
Okay, what are you going
I'm
to do?
getting a 10 and a 15, and I'm just going to try and swim as quick as I can to the other side, back to the big room.
Okay, so you're not going for the eels anymore.
I was thinking I might just get to the other side quickly and then port him out. That was the sort of original plan.
Okay. You nearly freed it, that's all.
Well, you reckon I could get the eels?
You've got 2 of the chains that are holding on. It's holding on only by 2 chains to the ceiling now. So it's up to you.
Actually, do you know what? I'll do that instead. That's a better plan. Can I move to the other chain and make my second attack in that case?
You're kind of in range of it now.
Oh, so we'll do that then. We'll do second attack. Bam. I'm quite nervous now. Let me go. 15 again.
15, that works.
Okay, and the third chain.
No,
Is that in range
that's
as
it.
well?
No, you've got both of them now. You've got both chains.
Okay.
Both, all 4 chains. And now, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okie dokie.
Actually, no, make it a strength saving throw, sorry. You can use
Yeah,
the
I'll do
same.
strength.
It's kind of a bit of both,
So
really.
strength 23.
So as you do that, you realise obviously the water is pushing heavily towards you, and the box comes barreling towards you. You manage to
Oh, dear.
push yourself with your dexterity and your strength, and it flows past you.
Oh, that's good.
But
So, yeah.
it does start electrifying the area around it. So can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okie dokie.
Natural
That's
20.
good.
Natural 20, you take no damage, you're not stunned. That's fine.
I'm happy with that.
So you guys see basically a cage with lots of eels float past and kind of settle on the shore here.
I look for a body to see if I can see Rexar.
I was
Do
going
not
to say,
see a
can you
body.
Being
keep
completely
an eye out for
incinerated.
a body, just in case he dies, we need to bring him back to life.
Yes, we.
At this point, you don't need any strength saving throws to just walk past now.
Okay, fab. I'm gonna waddle all the way, heroically and drinking water everywhere, and work my
Well,
way all the way
as you
around
kind of,
back.
arise out the water, shaking your hair, like in the James Bond film. You see Rhillik using a baton to tie a rope to the floor.
Oh, that's helpful. Cheers, dude.
You did a lot better than I thought you would at that.
Bring it in, big man. I do a hug gesture and try and get him to come to me.
You're a bit wet.
Yeah, but so will you be in a minute. So
Good point. I give you a hug.
I give you a
You're
hug and I dimension door us both to the island on the left.
Do you don't need to dimension door now, do you?
How did you get through? I ask.
Why don't you
Don't
just
even
go?
need a dimension door.
Because the eels are
Don't need
gone.
That's a very good point.
Haven't you killed? How did you deal with the eels?
You're all very right. I just destroyed them with my awesome sword and my 6-pack. Yeah, we should go. And I just still turn around and swim back.
With your 6-pack.
Wow.
You're gonna
I feign a swoon into the water as I dive under.
Should have
I
just
mean-
battered them on the way through, really.
I was
So,
stunned.
Raxar,
Going to hit them if I went
you-
past. I'm stunned on my walk.
I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw when you get to the other side of the waterfall.
I
Really
can do
just
that.
flies like a majestic bird out of the waterfall.
Roll
Yeah,
a
if you've seen,
natural
if you've
one.
seen how turns do it, then I would like to have done it like a turn.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's actually a 0 because I have a -1.
Okay.
120, then a 1.
So that's 20 damage of bludgeoning damage.
I land on my
Um,
face.
And yep, and you fall you're not unconscious, but you're unconscious. Not unconscious, but you're
Dazed?
asleep, basically. You're dazed, and you
Having
kind
a
of
nice
washed
lie
up on
down.
the shore over here. And Che goes, "Oh, there he is."
So I start poking you, just like, are you alive?
Groan
I'm
softly.
surprised you don't start casting the spell immediately. Like
I'd be able to tell if he was alive or dead, right? I've dealt with enough death in my life.
that's true.
Poke, poke, poke. Are you dead? Poke, poke.
No. Only a bit.
Rhillik, do you have dark vision?
No.
But you do know what general direction they're in.
I've got light on my
Make
staff,
a-
remember?
Oh yeah, so you know where to go. So Riddick comes and lands next to you as the zombies continue trying to dig.
Okay, I'm just going to look at Rhillik and be like, cool. And they're still digging, and it's going to take me like a minute to realise. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Hello. And I'm like, yay, Rhillik, woo.
Wow. Thanks to our sexy friend here. I've rejoined you.
Fair enough.
I literally
It's
had
not
to
lost
unput
anymore.
my breastplate to show the six
I look
pack.
forward to hearing the story, Rhillik, of exactly what happened.
Yeah, this is the one story where I like really intricately draw like Raxar's abs, and I'm like, this guy saved me.
So have the eels like still in the cage? They're just kind of in a different area now, or have they swum off to freedom?
They floated away to die.
I like to think that I saved someone in this cave.
They're still in the cage at the moment.
Ah, fuck 'em.
You're gonna float down the river that this cave's connected to and electrocute an elven village somewhere.
It's
Probably
not our
some
problem.
fishermen.
I don't think we're in a good state right now to save a village.
I think we are actually, considering. I
Well,
could
we
do
have-
a
we
dimension
have to
door
go
if
anyway.
I needed to.
Anyway, let's
Yeah,
go.
lag it. Go on, let's get to the village.
Let's go to the village.
Which village?
Is there any chance that we've had a chance to have a short rest while he was doing that?
Not particularly.
That's fine. I didn't think there would be, but if you don't ask, you don't get.
Right, do we want to get there quickly?
You can do a short
Yeah.
rest now if you want.
I won't get anything from a short rest apart from healing, but we'll be alright.
I'd get some hit points, but
Yeah,
that's why I
it's you.
hit
Hit
points.
points.
It wasn't for anything else. It was just for hit points. But I'm not awful. 35? Oh, I'm less than half. It'll be fine.
You don't see a dragon around.
Do we want to get to that village pretty quickly?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
I will reach out to my friends and I'll cast Fly on everyone but Rhillik. And I'll say,
Okay.
oh, actually, I
Resist.
won't cast until. Well, you can fly already. You're so graceful and beautiful.
What
I'll-
speed do they move when they're flying?
60, but I'll wait until we get to the actual waterfall outside.
Okay. As you kind of start to leave the place, you kind of realize why this was the temple to the goddess of waterfalls.
Oh,
Because of the eels, isn't it?
Huh?
definitely the
No.
eel.
There
It
was
wasn't
there was a statue, wasn't there, on the south?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yep. And you would have got a boon if you had prayed there, but no. Heathens.
I'm gonna tell my zombies because I'm not casting Fly on my zombies. I'm just gonna tell them to meet us at the village.
As you get out of the waterfall and out of the pool, you notice that the green haze is gone from the pool.
Oh, that's good to know.
Some of the shrubbery from around the area started to die back, basically.
That happens quickly, actually.
Maybe the dragon didn't really want to attack around here, and it was only doing it because the guy who could control it said so.
It's unlikely. It's probably just left to go and help summon Tiamat, right?
So-
We never get good news like that. It's not like gone off to start a pottery class or something. It's
Are you
definitely
sure?
trying to
It's
destroy
like-
the world.
Really like pottery.
So what do you guys want to do? You're flying back?
Yeah, get to the village quickly.
So I'll say
Yeah.
to the zombies, village is in that direction, and I look at Rhillik and go, "Is that right?" And I'm just like,
Shall I roll to see if I know that?
I'll just say, "Walk until you find me."
Oh my.
Excellent.
So their long journey begins.
The
Shall I
only-
roll survival to know the way to the village?
Okay, so no, because
Oh.
you know it takes more than a day to get there, and you need to cast the spell in a day.
Oh, well, they're just gonna fucking die, aren't they? I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna say to them is there were creatures around this forest that looked like spiders. Hunt every spider and kill every spider you can see in the forest.
Okay, one of them immediately kills a little spider on the ground.
I'm just like,
And they start like looking in bushes, and you know.
I'm just there like, yes, well done, good job.
Amazing, yes.
Actually, I will have, because I have to cast fly at 4th level. I probably would bring one of them with us.
Okay,
Actually, no.
which one?
Would you?
I don't know how many I can take actually. 5th level, so what level is fly? It's 3rd. No, I can't. Don't worry, I can only take 2 other people. So no, I wouldn't have.
How
So
long
yeah,
is fly last for?
a while actually, I think.
It was only 10 minutes.
Oh, it is only 10 minutes.
In which case, there is absolutely no point.
Yeah, there's no point in me doing it.
60 feet. No obstacles. Let me calculate how long that'll take. 1 second.
I mean, if it takes like half a day, yeah, that's not going to do much, is it?
It would save us quite a lot of time initially, though, right? And also, we wouldn't have any obstacles or anything like that in the jungle.
Yeah, I
You
can
could-
cast it.
Maybe if we encounter more webs, we can like fly over it
I
all
can
or
cast it
something.
twice as well. So we'd have 20 minutes of 60 feet.
I actually reckon you're better off saving your slots for fighting a dragon.
There is no dragon here. Well, you don't know that.
Well, you know, he might be in town. We'll see.
Yep.
It depends if you want to get there quick or not.
How far is the village again? I thought it was quite far.
It was only far because of the maze forest thing, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, maybe if we fly over the whole thing. Yeah, go for it.
1 second.
Only if it works though, and if Rhillik tells me that we can get there in 20 minutes.
You're a wizard, you're intelligent, so in theory you should be able to work this out if it's worth it.
Maths in it.
You can just think your way through your problems, which is a very unusual technique for this group.
Although I won't have any spell slots after.
I have 2 third-level spell slots. No, I don't even think I've got 2 third level. I think I've got 1 third-level spell slot, which I'm saving for a Revivify, and then I've got all of my first-level spell slots though.
Might.
No, I've got 3 first-level spell slots.
So it'll take you 7 hours at that speed.
Okay, then we're just going to have to walk.
Yeah, that's what. Okay.
Then my zombies aren't, they're just coming with me. But my command is kill any spiders you see along the way, but make sure you stay close.
So they're still going trying to like kill all of the tiny spiders.
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
As a practical
You
joke, I
warming
ask...
to them, Fanoki.
As a
Oh no, I'm wrong. 1 second. It's not that.
As a practical joke, I draw a bit of spider and a bit of paper. I ask Rhillik to draw a spider and a bit of paper, rip it off, and I put it on Vanoki's shoulder.
Just do
Happily
that.
obliged.
I am waiting.
Sorry, I'm wrong. 3 hours at that speed
We
flying.
still wouldn't be able to, though.
You could get most of the way there.
We're gonna get 20 minutes worth of flying there.
Of course, yeah.
So no, let's just walk with all the zombies as well. Be fine.
Yeah.
Whilst we're walking, I'm gonna be carving new masks for these zombies to put on.
It's evening time, just so you know. Oh no, it'd be morning. Sorry, completely wrong. It's relatively early in the morning because it hasn't been long since you've woken up.
Can you short rest while walking, or is that like?
Nope.
No, never mind. I've got an idea. I can rally 3 people for temporary hit points, and then we can short rest, and then we can walk. Or is it half an hour for a short rest, or is it 10 minutes?
It's an hour.
It's an hour.
Oh no, let's go.
Let's just go. It'll be fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll as soon as we get close to the village, we'll realise if a dragon's there. I'm sure. So
Yeah.
You hear distant screaming?
let's just start walking there. Rhillik, lead the way.
Okay, and I roll survival to get us there as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm. Maybe get advantage because you're in the forest.
Why does it always roll twice the first roll? It's really weird. I guess that's 21, because the 9 is the second roll.
Why didn't you press shift and get advantage?
I forgot.
Okay.
Because
Okay,
that's
you're
the thing that you can do, control or shift.
Really
you're
cool.
on your way, and it's going to take as long as it takes. You don't know how long that is. Okay, so a day passes, and you arrive just in the. You're going to arrive within the hour if you keep going. It's nighttime now. What do you want to do?
Do we hear any screams or see anything in the distance looking at it, or does it look alright?
That you can tell.
Well, either he's already finished destroying the village or he hasn't attacked it.
After you left the cave and walked for about an hour, the garlands you had around you they just dissolved into petals and floated away in the wind.
So I would know that means this isn't a dragon's lair anymore, right?
No, you know that whatever that was is now gone.
Okay.
Whatever boon that those provided is now gone.
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood what you meant. I thought you meant the foliage around the dragon's lair.
No, you already know that's going. The boon that was given to you by the
Yeah, the lanyard thing that we got on, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So are you going to keep going, or are you going to rest before you get to go to the village?
I'd say we just keep going, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, that was a waste of a natural 20 by misclicking that.
Okay. You get to the village and everything is fine.
Well, so
There's still the dead body of the burnt person in the middle of the square, but other than that, yeah.
so if everything's fine, I'm gonna say, right, guys, the village is fine. But remember, there was a zombie horse in the keep. We should probably look at that.
Oh yeah.
How's my tower doing?
The tower's fine. The villagers are not happy about you leaving it there, but they're just grumbling more than anything in particular.
We should let them know that we drove the dragon off and that there's like a giant pile
One
of
person
gold.
says, whatever was in there, it's quiet now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Was there noise in there?
Lots the first night, and then nothing.
Well, I guess we'll rush up to the thing then and open the door.
Mm-hmm. There are loads of dead horses and an undead dead horse.
The undead dead horses.
Dead as well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's some horse meat here, guys. Or do you want me to res them? Like,
Our gift to the village for your hospitality.
well, they cost us like 80 gold a horse, man. They're expensive horses. I could raise them if you want, and we can have undead horses.
I wouldn't be against that.
But we can just teleport back to the mage place anyway.
Are the other zombie horse? Is it just the one zombie horse? The other ones aren't going to rise, are they?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe we like kill the zombie horse and then port out.
They are getting a bit rank because they've been in a metal fortress for a day in the sun. 2 days, sorry. 2.5 days. No, 3 days, sorry. In the sun. So they're pretty rank.
Presumably the village has some sort of undertaker's service.
Not for animals, but they do have butchers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but undertakers can do anything. They can bury anything you want.
Okay.
They're not going to want to eat it, otherwise I would call a butcher. It's too old for that.
They do. They
presumably.
do have a temple. Yes.
Okay, well, we go and ask. We should go and get them to do some burial services, right?
Burial
Awesome.
services for.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like a ritual or anything. But
Ceremony.
like,
I'm
just
very confused
they
about
have the logistics necessary to pick up a dead body and bury it correctly, so that it doesn't
Stay
infect
for
the
the
village,
wake,
right?
That's fine.
I didn't mean. I mean, I don't know how attached you guys are to your horses.
Because we started like, do we want a funeral for them?
Is that the ceremony spell you've got, Vanoki?
I know. I didn't realise you were that attached to these horses, really.
Well, Rhillik didn't even have a horse, did he?
I know. and yet.
So they like it sorted. You shrink your tower back, so you can add that back to your inventory, Oliver.
Sweet. Definitely remember to take it out last time.
Quick.
So are you gonna
team
teleport
talk.
back now?
Are we telling them about the pile of gold, or are we keeping that for ourselves for another time?
It's very dangerous, so we probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know. If there's a lot of them though, and
It's
the
just,
dragon's
it's just
gone.
annoying. Like you guys,
Well, you
I
do
knew
know
there
the
was-
king of this area.
there wouldn't
You
be
know
a
the
dragon
king
there.
of this area.
Could have just teleported with everything, you silly gooses. But no,
Back
you
to
guys
the
wanted.
cave.
You guys wanted to.
Well, we didn't know if the village was
protect the
okay.
village.
We had to make sure it was okay before we could.
You do know the king of this area, the guy whose son you killed, and you can tell him about the stuff that's in the cave.
Is
if
he?
you want.
Where is he? I thought he was in the.
He's in the council.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have to give him his son back anyway.
Yeah.
I want to ask the local villagers for full like robes for the zombies, please.
You have robes in your inventory.
Do I?
Also, you don't have any zombies.
We got the four zombies that took with us.
Oh, of course, they walked with you, didn't they? Yes, you have fine clothes in your and leather armor in your inventory.
I don't want to give them armor. I just want to cover them basically in a big hooded like robe.
Oh, did you let them come into the village, or are you just asking for some clothes for them outside the village?
They probably, dude. They probably would have come with us. I don't think. I
Well,
would.
the guard would have been very unhappy about that and probably would have tried to kill them. You are aware that a lot of civil folk don't like zombies.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I would have told him to stay out then and asked for some robes from the local tailor or something, just like full body ones that would cover up a lot of their head and their body and stuff.
Yeah, you can get that. They give it to you for free, basically. They don't
Cool.
mind.
So then I put the robes over the zombies. I put the masks over them, make them look really pretty.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do now?
I guess we'll teleport out.
Yeah.
How long will it take
Yeah.
us to just walk back to Waterdeep?
Look
That
on
was
the
a
map.
while, wasn't it? That was like 2
Is there any
minutes.
disadvantage to not teleporting?
Ah, no, there isn't. So we'll just say to the villagers that the dragon, we scare the dragon off, but the dragon still exists. So if there's any news of the dragon in this area, please make sure the Waterdeep Council knows. Maybe.
Also,
Yeah.
don't touch the gold. It's a trap.
Well, we
Leave
just-
that for experienced
They
adventurers. to
go,
collect.
what gold?
We just won't. No, we won't tell them, dude. Just say nothing.
Yeah, okay. I didn't say that.
They kind of one of them hits your arm as you says that. Say that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just cast teleportation circle then.
Okay.
Oh, actually, before I do, is there any teleportation circles in this forest, guys, that you know of? I asked all
No.
the local people.
Not that kind of. They're more like druids and such rather than.
That's okay. I was just thinking if ever you guys needed instant help, we can get people here.
Yeah.
Is there any other kind of knowledge you can tell us about the Misty Forest that might be of value?
I wouldn't mind asking them who that elf druid Bint trapped under a tree was. Do they know who she was? So
They do. They say that's the protector of the forest.
Oh, the person who gave us the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
okay, cool.
It was
cool.
nice.
Rhillik, could you draw? Do you remember what that protector of the forest looked like? Could you draw me a picture?
I wasn't here for the session where you encountered that.
Yeah, but you would be able to.
So,
I mean-
I guess in this reality I was. So yes.
Yeah. Yes, of course I can.
Cool. So I asked for the picture, and I write down all the information that the villagers tell me about her, that she's a protector of the forest and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Anything else?
Remember the great Rhillik and his party. As I
We don't have anything else to do for the council here, right? Nobody to convince or anything. We're not forgetting something, are we?
I don't think so.
We're good.
Very well.
Well, just fuck off back then.
Yeah, I start casting teleportation circle then.
Okay. You only have one round to get in it, but you'll get in it fine. You arrive back into the Amy, you know you're muted, right?
In the what? Sorry.
Amy's muted. Does she know that?
I don't know.
Well, so you teleport back and you arrive in the Arcane Brotherhood's teleportation circle. This
In
time,
Waterdeep.
yes. This time there is no Dragonborn waiting to smash bookcases.
I reminisce about how this is the last time we saw him.
What
Yeah,
Dragonborn? Sorry, remind me.
Raxar.
The Dragonborn.
Oh yeah. I'm behind you this time.
You smash a bookcase that's just been repaired.
I do, but this time I use my sword.
Somebody
Look,
goes,
that's
no,
funny.
not my cabbages, I mean books. I just fixed that. What do you guys want to do?
So I'm gonna go to the Arcane Brotherhood people, the ones that like information, and give them the parchment with the face on it and the information, and say I found out this about the forest. Thought it would be good to know.
Good as always.
I wouldn't have brought the other guys with me though. I'd have been like, hey guys, give me a sec. I just need to.
Well, no, you've got your contact that you need to report to. Remember?
Say again, sorry. Well, the guy.
The guy who sent you on this mission, you need to report back to him.
Yeah, so I'll go to him and say, hey, this is what there wasn't.
They basically want details about everything that's happened.
Yeah,
so
so
far.
I go through everything, and I say there wasn't a teleportation circle at the Dragon Place, at least that I know of. I couldn't tell if they were hiding it from me or not. So sorry. But I found out about the Misty Forest and all the information.
They ask you about the cave and about its inhabitants, what remains in the cave. Do you
Oh
tell
yeah,
them?
so tell them that. Tell them everything about the goddess of the waterfall and the moon, the statues that were there.
Do you tell them about the gold?
I'll tell them about the gold elemental and just kind of insinuate, but I won't directly tell them.
They're very intrigued by the gold elemental. Yes.
Yeah, so we killed it quite easily, but it's I don't really know how it was made. We were getting a bit murked by the dragon, so we kind of had to book it. Yeah.
He's interested and considers that new magic. And you'd say about all the scrolls and potions that you got?
I would tell them that I've got fresh knowledge from my spellbook. Yeah, I learned some new spells, and I tell them what they is. But I say that
You learned it, or that you have just got the scrolls and you're ready to learn them.
I've got the scrolls and I'm ready to learn them.
Okay. He says, of course, you can get discounted parchment and ink here as a member of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Yeah, go on. I'll nick some of that then.
Not Nick, you'll be paying for it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
This is a discount rate.
We'll figure that out after the session, dudes. We're not.
Absolutely, yeah. It's literally just half price.
Yeah.
What it is.
Yeah, we'll do it after. Yeah, so then I'll just tell them everything and I'll say, all right, guys, let's go.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. we
Shall I
already have-
inform the
sorry.
council that you're here? They're very keen to hear back from you.
I think Rhillik wants to do it himself, don't you, Vinoki?
What? Yes. Sorry, my housemate. Oh, I did not mean to roll those constitutional strength checks, but you know.
Just flexing.
But no, he's just sat there flexing her, swinging her axe a bit, showing off the muscles. Sorry, what was that? My housemate's just come back. So
Well, the mentor that your mentor Rad has mentioned that they're keen to see you again after the news that had arrived from the dragons. They're all keen to meet with you
Yep.
Yeah, so
about what you
I think that
agreed.
we'll let them know we're here, but Renoki, you want to go and address them personally, probably, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so what you guys can do?
Yeah. Let's go meet them in person, I suppose, and say what happened.
Well, they need time to arrange the meeting, but are you gonna let them know, or are you gonna let the Arcane Brotherhood tell them?
Oh, I'll let them know that we're here and this has happened. And if they want to meet, and I'm happy to talk to them in person. Do we have any other leads, or where we're meant to be going next?
Well, this is where you've got to go to the council. You've got to have a meeting of the council.
So basically, we are sat here now until the meeting of the council.
But you've got to tell them that you're here. They don't know you're here yet.
Can I check with the post office? Any news of Fandelver? Any letters for me? Any response to the letters that I've sent out?
There's acknowledgement. New guards have been hired with the money that you sent. And they tell you that the magical forge is back up and running
That's
What?
intriguing. What does that do?
at the mines of Fandelver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's where it's the industry that makes the town most of its money.
Mm-hmm. They do say there is a problem with the lake. It's continuing to expand, and the mages say they don't know why, but the mayor thinks that they may have accidentally made it produce more water. But it's minor stuff.
Fair enough.
Below your pay grade, really. There is a team of adventurers that are operating in that area now. Some of the refugees, one of them, is leading them, and hopefully will come to a resolution in that regard.
And how's Ursula?
Ursula's fine, but misses their master.
Aww.
Excellent.
As long as she misses me. Oh, have we had a long rest? Yeah.
I guess we will now. We'll go to an inn, right?
Yeah, but so I would say that, and I would know this, that the Arcane Brotherhood isn't particularly liked by a lot of the council members. So I would say that you guys should let them know that that we're
Like
here
I said,
and
I
ready
would
for a
go
meeting.
in. I would be happy to go and let them know. So that's fine. Shall we go let some people know
Yes.
that we have failed yet another task?
How did you fail?
Let me take it. I'll paint it as a success because we
Well,
drove away the dragon.
But we
And,
didn't
All they
get a
wanted
mask.
us to do was
We don't know
investigate. They didn't know a mask was there. They just wanted us to investigate the forest, as there's been one
Exactly.
village that's been
Oh, I
alive.
think they want us to get the mask.
We can tell them for certain that the mask is not there, so all good.
It's not a bad thing.
Task failed successfully.
I mean, we tell them exactly where the mask is. That is how.
It would be good if we actually got one of them right, because right now Tiamat is just going to be summoned, and that's that pretty much. So
To be fair, they got the wrong adventurers on this task.
do we actually know the link between the masks and the summon, or is that just something that I know? I mean, I don't think I even know it. I'm just assuming.
No, you do know that, yeah.
Okay.
You've questioned one of their leaders, so, not one leaders, one of the one riders. So,
Oh yeah.
and it also says it in the book that you have, the journal.
Does that journal also say where another mask is?
Nope.
So we can get there first. Or where enough of these masks are actually being taken so we can just go in and steal one?
No,
You do know where they've been taken.
we know that 3 of them have gone to the Well of Dragons.
Is anyone going to examine the journal closely?
Go wizard,
Well,
who's
not right now, but in future you might want to examine it
Yeah,
closely.
maybe we want to read that. If we could go straight to the source, couldn't we just steal one of the masks? And
You want to go to the Well of Dragons?
maybe that's not a good idea now. I said that.
What I would actually like to do is my companions are still carrying the dead Worm Seeker. I think we should seek down the his
Father.
father and give him
Yeah,
give it to him.
that
Like
would
prior
be-
to the meeting, we
Yeah,
should just
that's
say,
true.
"I'll ask the Arcane Brotherhood if they can help me organise that because we want to return the son."
They
Maybe.
can. They do offer to deliver the body themselves if you want it.
What do you guys want to do? Do you want the Arcane Brotherhood to do it, or do you want us?
Guys,
Can
want-
they
yeah,
make
guys,
it so the corpse doesn't rot or something? It's a bit more respectful.
If you go to a temple, they should have spells to do that.
I can't remember the names.
It's like
Gentle
a level 2
repose.
spell. It's really
He,
good
but
spell. I just-
your mentor does goes. I can do this and cast. I can't remember what the spell is, but it freshens up the body.
It's really simple. It's something.
So
Yeah.
I think
Do
it
it
might.
there.
He casts it directly onto the body, so you know now that that person is some sort of cleric or something.
So it might be good to have it come from the Arcane Brotherhood and say that members of the Fellowship of Rhillik and the Arcane Brotherhood came together to bring back his dead son, and I get Rhillik to write the story of, like to, I don't know, to make him sound. I don't know actually. Ignore that.
Are we letting him know that he's the cultist, or
Yeah, we have to.
Gentle
I
repose.
agree.
That's the one you're after.
What I would say
Yeah,
though,
that's the one.
what it might be best to do is read the book completely before giving the son back, because we can give the son back with his diary, because that might be quite nice to the dad.
That sounds like a nice plan. I think that's a really lovely plan, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
But no, he's just sat there going like, how can you do this so nicely and yet produce zombies all the time?
Well, the book is not particularly well. What you've read of it isn't particularly kind to his father, but if you want to do that, you can do that.
Redacted journal.
No, I think he needs to know the inner workings of his son. I think I do. As a father, I'd want to know that.
But they're partially hanging out, you know. So the inner workings, get it?
Probably wasn't his favourite son anyway.
So no, he isn't. No, it's the second son. So, who's going to let the head of the council know that you're back? All of you?
It's got to be Vinoki.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's just go.
It has to be Vinoki.
I'm
They
You're all
call.
going to go?
not even. What's even our mission, by the way? In this thing, I missed that session, so I didn't even know what our mission was. To be completely honest.
To investigate the town that you went to.
Yeah, that was literally it. But I'll stay with the body and the book, and
Yeah, fine, I can
I'll
go.
read the book as carefully as I can, and I'll say I'll catch up with you guys later, and I'll organise like the giving the body back and the book back, and I'll make sure I make notes of everything in the book before I give it to
Mhm.
everyone. I say I'll catch up with you
Make
guys in a bit.
a investigation check.
Fuck, 11.
11. You do see a word that you do not understand, unless you speak Draconic, in a corner of a
I
page.
do. I speak Draconic.
I also speak Draconic.
I'm smart enough to know I don't understand that, right? So I'll write it down on a bit of parchment and make note that I need this
Make
translated.
a dexterity check to see if you can duplicate the word correctly.
So duplications, I have expert forgery. You have advantage on all checks made to produce forgeries or duplicates of existing objects.
Excellent. We'll do that then. Do it with advantage.
Dexterity, yeah.
hmm
Fucking. God damn.
Ah!
13.
13. Okay. Okay, so while you're doing that, the rest of you guys are going to the head of the council.
Let's go tell them.
Back
It
in 2
is-
minutes. Hang on.
Alright.
But apparently we didn't completely fail.
One second. Sorry. So you know the Open Lord of Waterdeep is Lady Lathrell Silverhand. So you go to the palace to see her. You don't actually get to see her, but you talk to her secretary, who, what do you say to the secretary? Guys?
I'm not there.
Well, what do you say? Oliver?
So the secretary knocks at the door.
In the city? No, in the castle.
What do you mean? We're here to see the council, right?
With the council, I think that they have to organize.
Loki just disconnected.
I know. They're not a thing that. Hello?
Hello?
I can still hear you, Lucas. You'll be fine.
No, it's Amy.
Loki.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Everything went quiet, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to disconnect and reconnect again and see
So
if
it worked?
that's done. Which,
Okay.
to be fair, it did. Also, who renamed me? I've only just noticed this.
So the council aren't on session all the time, and it's a emergency council, so they have to be called and meet up. So
Okay.
Just the head of the council's here then?
yes, she runs Waterdeep.
Well, then we need to see her.
Yeah.
You want to see her? Oh, do you need to see her? She's a very busy lady. She runs Waterdeep.
We have news about the summoning of Tiamat. A special session of the council was convened for this news.
Okay, so should we summon the council again?
I'm back.
I'm sure that she can relay our wishes without needing to bother everybody.
Oh, you don't want to see the council?
I mean,
We've just
We should.
got information to give, right? We don't need to see everybody.
No, we've also got to talk about all the deals we made with the dragons. So I think it'd be.
I thought the dragon already did that for us.
Yeah, but they actually discuss it though.
Yeah, they've been notified of it, but they haven't discussed it yet.
Oh.
yes, we need to see the whole
You
council.
need to see the whole council. I'm not there, but
Surely they would convene the council because of that.
No, not yet. They wait
Okay.
for you.
Well, then yes.
Okay.
Just so you know, our government would never ever do that.
Sorry?
Like, imagine if the Welsh Chamber.
You're cutting out. I can't really hear you. What did you say? Sorry? I didn't hear what you said, Oliver.
It doesn't matter anyway. Yes, we have to speak to the whole cabinet.
Okay.
Who apparently answers to our phone calls.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you, Oliver. You're cutting out constantly.
It's fine. Just call the council.
Anyone else want to see me? Amy? You can insist to talk to the Lady of Waterdeep if you want to.
Sorry, you keep like cutting out, so I keep getting like parts of sentences. I'm not quite sure what my internet's doing right now.
I think it might be ours. Are you downloading anything
I
like
think
that?
it's mine. My internet's really bad. Let me plug this in.
I can barely hear Oliver.
It's, I don't know what to say. That's what I'll do.
Let me Ethernet cable. You have to give me a second.
Okay.
And you might have to repeat most of what was just said, because I know we're talking to the Lady of Waterdeep.
We're not.
Really?
No.
No, we're not. We're talking to our secretary.
Well, we're talking to our secretary. We're talking to someone, and then we were talking about the council and we need the whole council.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I didn't miss that much.
Nope.
Yeah, let's talk to the council. But we need to talk to the whole council.
Okay, so you'll be notified when they can all arrange to convene. Okay.
It's
How long
urgent.
is that
We need it to
actually?
be- Yeah.
Well, some people have to come from quite a distance, so about a week.
Okay, we might need to do a small council of people who can arrive in the next couple of days.
Is it that urgent?
Is it that urgent? I don't really know
I'd
why.
say
Yeah,
it's
we need our
pretty
next. We
urgent.
need our next task, and we're on a time.
Yeah, it
Could
really
we
is
not
that
tell
urgent.
them to convene? I mean, we don't need to be there for them to discuss the demands of the dragons, right? I mean, I feel like that would be weird.
Do you want to talk to the lady herself? I'm just the secretary.
Yeah, we think.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
do
you-
that.
I'm not there. I can't talk. Damn it.
Okay, so you have to wait. And about an hour later, you get ushered into a very cozy but well documented. You know, lots of tapestries, but also lots of books. And there's a desk with in the middle of this quite large room. It's quite cozy at the same time. Very few windows and a guard quite regularly put throughout the room. And as you enter, she kind of ushers the guards to leave. She says, "So, what can I do for the Fellowship of Rhillik? Is that correct?"
That is right. That is Very, very right.
Yes. She kind of smiles at Vinoki and winks at her.
Well, I'm not sure why you heard that. It's the Fellowship of Rhillik, of course.
No.
Yes. So what do you want to convene the council, but something's urgent? Is this something I can help with immediately?
Well, in the short term, we need to know what we should be doing next because we didn't want to wait a full week doing nothing, wasting our time waiting for the council to convene to talk about the dragon's demands.
Well, it won't take exactly a week to convene the council, but obviously some are coming from quite a distance, including your ally, the dragons, I hear. She came to see me.
Well, quite so. We wanted to find out if we could do anything in the time it takes for them to assemble.
I'm afraid I don't have any reconnaissance right now, and that's why we need to convene the council to kind of feedback from all fronts, including yours.
Mm.
Is there anything in particular? Would you like to feedback to me what you've been up to so far, so see if I can
So maybe that
push
was it.
anything along?
Yeah, we tell her all the shit that's happened.
What in particular do you tell her?
You
We
went
tell
to
her
the
that
village.
You
There
did
was
what,
a
sorry?
dragon. We went to the village. The
Well,
village.
what happened with the dragons first? Didn't you go see the dragons first?
I didn't even know we hadn't been back in that time. I'm not the best person to ask about this. I wasn't there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I tell her about each dragon that we negotiated with, and some of them were quite rude, and some of them, most of the demands were just their pride that they wanted us to assuage. So
Yes. Well, I know for a fact that some of your demands are going to make some of them very unhappy, but if you needed to do it to stop the raising of Tiamat,
they were very stubborn, and we reasoned that most of the things were not actually material cost.
I see. Well, we will hear the feedback of this during the next council meeting. And the other thing you went to see?
I tell her about the corrupt leader of that village and how it was spared because of making a deal, and then I tell her everything that happened, massaging any kind of murdering that we did or whatever.
Okay. Do you tell her about Neurevane?
I wasn't actually here while we did the Eurovane thing. I don't think so.
Well,
What do you mean?
we can tell you that Neurobane was the guy with the
He was the mask rider, right?
yeah.
He was the what?
Worm
The
speaker.
That's the guy, wasn't he, Neurobane?
I can't hear you, Oliver. You're completely cutting out, I'm afraid. Is Oliver cutting out for the rest of you guys?
Yeah, a little bit.
He is
Yeah.
a bit, yeah.
We can barely hear you.
I don't know what to do with it. I should just be waiting by.
Maybe use a different microphone. Are you using what microphone are you using?
Finally, he is gone.
Amy, that's my partner you're talking about.
You were thinking it as well.
I know.
My ears?
No, you're still cutting out, I'm afraid.
Well, I have my ears.
Sorry, I really can't hear you. Sorry.
You're in the same room as me. You can hear me in the real world.
I can't know what's the problem. Okay, so she thanks you. Sorry.
we can suddenly hear all the background noises of your computer, Lucas.
Oh no. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. I can hear you now.
Good.
So,
Can we take like a 5-minute break so I can make some tea?
Yeah, can I make tea as well?
yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I might as well if everyone's making tea.
Sweet. You made the right call.
We need a tea break. I need to have a food break.
Who's still here? Nobody. Oh no.
Hello, is there anyone there?
I am back.
Cool beans. Just reading the Pathfinder second edition book at the moment.
Why?
I bought it about a year ago just for something to read, but didn't find that I had much time, and I've sort of gone back to it. It's interesting, but like honestly, running the game, yeah, I don't know.
I don't
It's
really know the difference between
complicated.
Pathfinder and 5e, to be honest.
I'd say 5e is just like a really dumbed down version. I mean, Pathfinder is very much, recognizably a D&D game. Even like the classes and the background and stuff, a lot of it's all the same, minus things like beholders, which are trademarked. But like, yeah, I don't know. It just seems incredibly complex, like all of it. I reckon it's for like people who want to go like full on mega nerd and get really crunchy with everything.
So if ever we move back to doing it in person, would you come, Andrew, or would you not be able to?
To be honest, I don't reckon I could. Purely just because I'd be getting home so late. It would be like 11:30, midnight sometimes. Yeah.
Well, I
And
always
then
had
when the
to.
kid gets up at like 6 a.m., it just doesn't really work.
Yeah, I think I can stay later in person. I used to have to finish at like 10:30, 11 when I was in person.
Yeah.
Because from where they live, I was still like 15-minute drive.
50, is it? 50?
15.
Uh,
So I live in.
where are they based now? I know they did buy a place, didn't they?
Oh, well, so I didn't know them prior to that. But they live in not Whitchurch Road. What's the other one called? They live pretty much near town, though. To be honest, near Newport Road.
Right. Okay.
What's the road called? You know Cardiff, right? You know.
I know bits of it fairly well. Yeah.
Do you know the roundabout by the big Tesco?
Yes.
And you go down one of the exits. It's Whitchurch Road, and it's got like all the loads of little shops, and it goes down for miles.
Oh, so they're still in that kind of area then?
But then it's like it's the other side. But I just can't remember what the road's called. Hold on, I'm gonna get it.
Is it
So Whitchurch
I'm
Road
trying-
goes on to another road, and it's like it goes from the roundabout pretty much into town. I've just forgotten what
Yeah.
it's called.
I'm wondering whether I'm sort of crossed wires because we used to play at their house, which is basically where you've just described. So maybe they haven't actually moved. I'm not sure.
What's going on?
Oliver, have you guys moved house since
I'm not Oliver.
Okay.
Sorry, Oliver. Lucas, have you guys moved house since I used to play face to face with you guys?
I think we have. I don't think you've come to the new place.
What's your current street?
We are in Cavalry Street.
It's off City Road.
City Road. That's the
Yeah,
fucking road I
I
was
think-
thinking of. God
yeah.
damn. So yeah,
Yeah, I
it goes
thought it was
Whitchurch
City
Road
Road.
into City Road is where it goes.
Here's Arabella Street that you came to last, I think.
Oh,
Remember we
you
bought a
have
house?
moved. Yeah, I was
They're
going to
like
say, yeah.
grown-ups of an actual house.
I know.
So very disturbing.
Ah, yes. Hello, fellow homeowner. How are you today?
Feeling
I like
poor.
to imagine that's what homeowners do.
Yeah, I
when
know
they
what you
mean.
mean.
That's what they say exactly.
It's like
Even-
a really
even though you
nice
have-
feeling, but then when your boiler breaks, you're like, oh.
Well, it is great, but then you want to fix stuff, and that actually costs money.
Yep.
But at least you can fix stuff. That's the point.
We've
it's
we've
cheaper
just
than
had
renting.
our kitchen done because we had like slugs visiting
Again?
us every night.
We've got the same thing actually. It's really annoying.
Yeah, so we had to literally like have everything ripped out and all the walls reconcreted and stuff. So it seems to have more or less solved the problem, but yeah, very expensive fix.
Where were they coming in?
Literally from the walls, and also the door we're getting replaced as well. But like, yeah, it's an extension kitchen built
thank
like
you.
15 years ago, and whoever did it didn't give a fuck and just basically did a really bad job. So
Yeah, we
I
might
mean,
have the
it's
same
it's
thing.
fine. Like we didn't sort of we didn't pay full price for the house because there were problems. So it's
Yeah,
all
fair enough.
balanced out.
Because I remember your kitchen being quite nice when we last visited. So
I mean,
Quite
yeah, there was nothing wrong with like the units or anything, but just the actual structure itself was pretty crap.
because we're having the exact same problem. We've got thousands of slugs coming in all the time.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Have you tried doing the just the line of salt around every wall and everything? We lived
Oliver
like
won't
that
let me
for a
do
couple of
that.
years.
To try and stop
What?
demons from coming in.
Pretty
Oliver's,
much. I'd
Oliver's
rather
against the line of salt, really.
I'd rather have a holy line of salt than slugs, personally.
We did do this. We
I'm
did do the salt.
I saw.
And what it did was it melted up a bunch of slugs in the floor, and then we cleaned that up. I say we, and I mean I cleaned that up. And then they kept coming in afterwards again anyway. So
I've got a really good suggestion for you. We've put this stuff in our front garden, which is like crushed whelk shells.
oh, yeah, they
It's
don't
weird
like
because
eggshells,
it's like
do they?
fake pebbles. But yeah, eggshells. But we've got like seashells that have been broken up, and I've put those all under our kitchen cabinets, and we haven't seen any since. Because they come in the house and go, "Ooh, I'm gonna eat the cabbages," and then they cut themselves on the shells and be like, "Fuck this," and then they leave.
Okay.
And they tell
We've
all
tried
the other
putting. I've
slugs.
stuck a load of copper lining around the back door, but they seem to still be able to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
copper lining
copper
shit.
lining didn't do much
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
not very good. It's bad for gardening as well.
You could get a pet hedgehog. I suggested that as a genuine suggestion, and Beth shot me down.
I've said that, and Oliver's against pet hedgehog because I want it indoors and he wants it outdoors. And,
Just get a team. They can do shifts.
Okay, so back to D&D. There's a giant slug coming towards the city. What are you going to do? Are you going to use the copper tape, the salt, or...
I'm going
Polymorph
to
giant
pay
hedgehog.
all my gold to replace
I'm going
it.
to use salt on it.
Polymorph giant hedgehog, I like it. Okay, so what are you guys going to do now? Yeah, you going to say anything else to the lady?
I just
And
tried
there's-
to open my Mr. Kipling's cakes, and like 2 opened at the same time instead of 1.
Oh no.
So now I have no choice but to eat 2.
What a devastating situation to be in. Anything else you want to say
That's
to the
why I
lady?
relate to the head of Waterdeep.
Anything else you want to say?
So we've told her everything that's happening. She doesn't have any more information for us at the moment.
We have to wait for the council.
We have to wait for the council.
I think it's pub crawl time, isn't it?
That's what I already said. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna go sell some mithril armor. If no one wants it, does anyone want some mithril armor?
Is mithril plate?
No.
It's a heavy
would-
armor, I think.
Mithril
I
is its own.
actually wouldn't mind. Actually, no, my current armor's pretty cool. I'll stick with that.
It did save your life.
Yeah, true. If I run into any giant eels, I'll be sad to have swapped it. I'll keep it.
It's mithril like heavy plate armor.
Ooh. Does anyone else want some?
It gives you a base 18 if you can have heavy armor.
I mean, my current armor is AC 17 with lightning resistance, so that would give me 1 more AC, and presumably don't give me disadvantage on stealth. Is that what mithril does?
Yeah, that's why mithril.
What do you reckon, guys? Is that a good swap?
What have we got at the moment?
It's AC 17 heavy armor with lightning resistance.
Mithril just gives you better armor, right?
Yeah.
I would stick with the
Plus
lightning
1 to your AC,
resistance.
and you get.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'll keep my current armor because I can add to my AC with my flourishes anyway. So yeah.
That's fair enough. I thought I'd ask before I sell it. So,
Fair enough.
at the moment, I'm just carrying it around in the bag of holding, and our bag of holding is apparently quite full. So,
Are you going to sell the stuff in the bag of holding?
mm.
Well, what are you going to do first? What do you want to do?
But shall we just start selling some stuff?
Yeah, I could do. Just sell
I've
stuff
got,
around
I've
town.
got chainmail in there as well. We've got a bronze mask that we might as well get rid of, unless our
Bronze mask, gimme, gimme.
unless our Kenku wants it.
As
I'm
soon as she
assuming-
shows it to you, you drop it immediately because that is the Mad Mage is face on a bronze mask.
I recognise that, don't I?
Yep, and you're terrified of it.
Can I? Do I think the Arcane Brotherhood would like it though?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask them to, without showing me, wrap it in cloth, please. And can I have it? I guess I'll tell everyone that I
you can
recognise.
have it.
Yeah,
I'm working out what we want to sell.
I
literally
recognise it.
done that since we went into the Mad Mage's
But I also probably have one of the Mad Mage's spellbooks. Because that's how I learn half the stuff I've learned.
Well, not the Mad Mage, but his apprentices.
Yeah.
You,
So we've done that one.
Do you remember the one that you killed? The one that was a floating skull?
That I killed or these guys killed?
You all killed it.
Oh, okay.
I do not.
Do you remember the floating skull with a flesh golem?
wait a minute.
I don't remember that at all. Was I there then? Because I know you guys did a couple floors without me.
The electrified floor. Do you remember? And
I
then
wasn't
down
there
the
that
tunnel.
session. Yeah. They
Was
all...
I
Are you sure you
there?
weren't there?
No,
Because
so
down.
I was there, but I wasn't in that session. That's when you almost TPK'd them, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
Yes.
the session afterwards, you went down that tunnel and attacked the one, the thing that goes wrong when you try and polymorph. Oh, what was it called?
Gibbering Mouther?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, that one I remember.
Yeah,
I
so
remember the gibbering
that-
mouth.
Gibbering
So it was
Mouther
the
I was
session-
there, but the
It
session
was the
before I
session.
wasn't.
Yeah, session before that.
I don't know if I was there for that.
So while you guys are selling stuff, I'm actually just going to learn all these spells and put them in my spellbook, dude. If I can.
That's fair.
Um,
So yeah, I've got a bronze
yeah.
mask. I'll give you the bronze
That, of
mask.
course,
you can have that.
remember, it takes time to do it
yeah,
as
no,
well.
I'm reading it now. That's because we got a week, haven't we? So
So
I'd
just think
like
about
to
it one day that
spend
week.
my downtime
it's so expensive.
carousing and drinking around the taverns and spreading the legend of the Fellowship of Rhillik far and
Fellowship
wide.
of Vinoki, then.
Yeah,
All
the
of
Fellowship
it,
of Vhinoki.
yeah.
Please quote the Fellowship of Vhinoki. It would just be amazing.
Actually, yeah, go on, I'll do that, and then I'll cause like a rift between the Vinokiites and the Rhillikites.
Yeah.
I'll advocate for Vinoki
Okay.
and a massive belt.
So anything you want to sell, if you don't want to bother with like charisma checks or anything, take 10% off of everything that you try and sell. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell. Does anyone want any chainmail or leather armor? Just plain leather armor.
Nope.
I'm gonna sell the chainmail, the leather armor, my mithril plate, which is a bit sad, but you know, I have new armor now.
It wasn't yours to begin with. It was that hobgoblin that you
Oh, in
killed.
fact, I'm also selling it without even him being here. Unless him even being here, it's just like I'm just selling his stuff.
I have no gold.
I've also got £5 worth of silver trade bar from Baldur's Gate, which I can just.
Just sell for money, and then you can split it between you. So just convert that into money, basically.
Yeah, and I've got some chunks of gold as well.
So yeah, just remember to take 10% off, but convert that to money.
So that's 50 gold pieces each. Okay, so if I just set it all.
And then just add the money into the transactions, and then
Yeah.
I'll add it to the.
That is fine, and all of it except the mithril plate, I'll just shove into the group funds.
Is there any such thing as a gladiator ring in Waterdeep? Like that people can go and fight other people?
Absolutely. There's everything.
Okay, could someone tell me how much mithril armor actually costs?
It should be on your D&D Beyond.
I don't think it actually has a cost. It says apparently mithril armor is worth. No idea. No one says. It's like a uncommon item, so I don't think it has like a straight.
I'll just Google it then. Just take 10% off of it.
Let me have a look. I'll run it by you, whatever it is. The rest of it, I think, should all have a set price. I think it's just the mithril that hasn't got
Okay.
a set price on it.
Okay, so what do rest do you want to do?
I haven't got any cash, so I can't learn them. I've only got 30 gold, and it takes 10 gold. No, 50 gold.
We'll give it a
level.
second. If you give it to a certain point, we'll have lots of money. I just haven't worked out how much of it yet.
Maybe the arcane guys can like do it on account for you or something. Start a tab with them for the paper.
They don't do tabs, by the way. They strictly don't do tabs. You could always sell some items that you have, maybe?
No, I haven't really got much because all my items are either healing potions or the scrolls.
Or remember to take some teleportation components off of yourself.
Oh, yeah. Done.
Okay.
How do I get more teleportation components again? I have to go and get them, don't I?
Just need to buy it. You just need to buy it.
Yeah, we should. I've got 2 more actually. We should be right for a bit.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do for the week then?
Oh my god, plate armor is really expensive.
Yeah, it's
Without
like
it even being
1,000
mithril.
gold or something.
Yeah, plate armor is 1,500 gold pieces.
Yep.
Just plain. That's not even being mithril.
Mm-hmm.
How
Um,
do I convert that to mithril? Because mithril's rare, isn't it?
Yep.
is it just like a set value for being a magic item that you like add on top or something? Like if it's uncommon,
It
it's
seems to say
I don't
about
know.
like you add about 500 gold pieces to the price.
Do that then. That seems
That's
about
what
right.
I seem to be getting a lot of. Because an uncommon item is meant to be around 500 gold pieces, and most of the time they seem to say for armor add that to what it's.
Yeah, do that then.
normally. So
That
about
sounds good.
2,000 gold pieces ish.
Sorry?
So I'd get 2,000 gold pieces at full price.
Take away 10% and yeah, that's fine.
That's 1,800 gold pieces for Vinoki.
Nice.
I'm actually going to sell some of these scrolls because actually a lot of them don't matter.
You sure you
You
don't
give me a
transfer
second,
them?
by the way. I'll give you some money. I just need to work out how much this is all
Well,
going to
so
cost.
like I don't particularly care about levitate. I don't know what scrying does, so I was going to have a look at that.
Scrying is lets you look at people over long distances.
Could be useful.
Anything could be useful.
Yeah, okay.
considering.
Hero's Feast would be good. Scrying would be good.
You saw
Firebolt.
the mask.
I
You
don't
could
really
scry
care.
on the mask.
Yeah, exactly. You can scry on a person. You can scry on and it's like made it easier if you know like their name, their like have a body part of them and things. I'm doing some maths. So, right, chainmail.
Lucas, we don't have to spend like super long time on it, but yeah, I'll just sort of make some rolls to see how I do brawling with people. Doesn't have to be an official fight ring, maybe just in a pub or something.
Well, do you want to spend the week doing it?
Pretty much, yeah. See if I can make a bit of cash, just for interest
go
and
for it.
ego more than anything.
Roll 3 attacks for me, and that'll be the kind of the week's worth of attacks.
Okay, I'll do that for you now. My Chrome has decided it's not doing what I want. See, that's done. Seems to have frozen a little.
Oliver, what do you want to do
Latin's
during the week?
irritating.
I've honestly got no idea.
Okay, let's do this.
You could just be spreading the word of Rhillik instead of the word of Vinoki.
Vinoki would also go to one of Tamora's temples as well.
Okay, and spend a
Because
week
she's not
in...
really been to a temple and prayed for a while.
I'm just going to put myself up in a nice hotel and draw maps all week. That's what I'm going to do.
So,
Okay.
Lucas, I'm going to sell Conjure Woodland Being Scroll,
Sounds good, isn't it?
Grease, Firebolt, and Levitate. I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't think I care about them. I'll take them to the Arcane Brotherhood and say like, can I get some compensation for these scrolls? And
Yeah,
for
they give you their worth value.
and can I get any money for the information I gave them about the forest and the dragon and all the other stuff? Do I get like a paycheck from them?
Generally, it's been more of a information exchange.
That's okay.
But one second.
17.
But also, you sometimes get rewards. As you kind of ask him, he goes behind his desk and gets something. 1 second.
That's okay. Let's get the cost of these for you as well, so I don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. So that's a cantrip, so that would be what's
Cannot maths.
Then the 3 attack rolls for you there, Lucas.
Sorry?
I've done the 3 attack rolls in, yeah.
Okay.
$898 gold pieces.
Sorry?
898 gold pieces.
Nice. Do you want to share that between you?
Yeah, we can either share it out or put it into the party funds. Or does the wizard want some money so he can get some spell scrolls written up?
I suggest donating some party funds towards that. Seems like it
That's
could
what I
pay
was
off
going to say. Do
in
you
the
want to put it
end.
into the party funds and then give a load of party funds to our wizard so we can actually learn some spells? And then can I go, I want to go to the temple and I want to find some magic items and see if there are any magic items.
At the temple. There's magic items at the shop, but not the temple.
Yeah, I'll find, I want to find some magic items to buy.
Okay, so there's the shop, which you've been to quite a few times.
Yep.
That's the main one you've been to.
Seeing as I've just realised that I have large amounts of money.
Yes, well, I added all your gold to it, so... this is the place.
That's fine, I'll have a look, see if there's anything I want.
Right, Lucas, I've got... These are the prices I found for them, so I don't know if you wanted to tell me which one.
1 second.
How much? Yeah, no, it's fine, they're just in thing when you're ready.
Yay, the crafty oak. Oh, I like the fact it's got pictures now.
Refresh the page. There's pictures. Oh, of the lady, yeah.
Yeah.
Refresh the page because I've just added a few things. That's their worth. Okay. I'll just do a random number anyway to it. Just take the middle value and then take away 10%, and that'll be fine for that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I don't want to really go through and
Yeah, no, it's alright.
do it each.
Cool that wizards can do woodland beings. I didn't think they could.
They can do everything. Pretty sure they can literally learn every spell, can't they?
No, not every spell.
I feel like the prices for some of these things seem very random.
What do you mean?
What was it I was looking at the forms?
Scroll of True Resurrections. Something definitely to sink your money into.
With our party, yeah.
You could literally bring back your father with that spell. You know that, Amy?
Hmm?
You could bring back your father with that spell.
Wait, my actual father?
Yeah, your actual father. Well, no, not your actual father. You know, your well, either father.
As in my adopted father, like my actual father.
Mhm.
As far as she's
Yeah.
concerned, that is her actual father.
Yeah, you could with that because you don't need a body to resurrect the person. It's only a small 136,000 gold pieces.
Damn it. Wait, 136 gold pieces? Where?
136,000 gold pieces.
Oh, I thought you meant like 136 gold pieces. What? Yes? Hello?
No, times that by 1,000, you'll have the correct,
Well,
correct thing
that
there.
scroll got us a lot of money, that Woodland Beings one, actually.
Well, are you going to add that to your own money?
I don't know, well, what I'll do, guys, I'll say this to everyone. I'll say, look, I've sold a lot of the scrolls that I don't think we should learn. Do you mind if I take the money out of this and then I'll put the rest into the party fund? That sound alright?
Yeah, do you want some scrolls? There are some scrolls here if you want some. That's why.
So yeah, we've got 2,880 from all the stuff I've sold.
Okay.
Wow, nice.
And that's
Sunburst. That's a fun
Chuck it in
song.
the bag of holding. All the party funds in there.
have you got the spreadsheet for that?
Wait a minute. If you give me a second, I'll look it up. I just need
It's
to.
it's in the Discord chat.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, got it. Wait a second. What is it? So spell scroll. Oh, I need to actually add what I just sold as well. Spell scrolls. How much was it?
How much did we get? 2,880. But I need to spend a lot of it probably to learn these spells.
That's fine. You can just take it out of there. Give me a second. I'm gonna put the bag of holding money in as well, because that's 898 gold from that.
The you need to take some money out or some items out because it's.
Can we do some transferring of lots of stuff into platinum?
Yep. How much of it do you want to transfer?
Like, let's find a bank or something and do that whilst we're here.
Okay. How much of it?
Wait a minute, I don't know how much total we've got.
Go on to totals and it'll tell you.
That's what I'm about to do. Shall we change like £4,000 worth of gold into platinum?
Could do. Be easier to carry.
Like, that's what I'm going for. Can we make this really easy to carry? Yeah, if I transfer 4,000 gold into platinum,
Okay.
it just seems more useful to carry it like that. And we'll just give you, just take it out of the platinum, however much you need for your spell scrolls, Jay.
Yeah, I'm working out the money now, so I'll do that now.
You currently have 11,000 gold in total.
Yeah.
Okay, is
So
there
I
anything else you
need
want to do in the week?
700 gold. Is how much I need for my spells?
700.
I
That's
also want to
Lucas,
learn
how did? Oh, sorry, go on.
identify if I can. Can I ask the Arcane Brotherhood if they can teach me identify?
And you can buy the scroll.
Oh, can I? Let's have a look. I'll get the thing up.
Identify is a good idea, so yeah, I'm assuming everyone's okay with using the party funds for identify. You'll need a pearl as well.
Absolutely.
150 gold piece pearl, I think it is, for identify.
There isn't identify in this shop, dude.
That will be in a second because it's got a double one. So go over to it. Okay, refresh the page.
I still can't see it.
Yeah, it's 144 gold anyway.
Okay, cool. Right, so my total gold that we need to take out for me is 894.
Okay, so that'll be for transcribing all. How long will that take?
A long time. Hold up. It would not within the week. It's 2 hours per spell level, so it will be done within the week.
Okay. All of them.
Yeah, all of them will. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've-
Vinoki's praying. Andrew's fighting. So Andrew, let's have a look at what you did. Yeah, easy enough. You win 300 gold.
Whoop whoop. I'll add it to my inventory. I like to think like I acted really feeble when I was challenging people with my deception and then just battered them.
One person did accuse you of using magic during it, but you managed to sweet talk your way out of that one.
Probably with magic.
Yeah, with magic. What was your gladiator name?
The gold 6-pack.
The gold 6-pack. Okay.
Of course it is.
Okay. So, you the council meeting is today. You will meet up at the hotel that you're staying at, well, the inn you're staying at. Do you have any plans to do before you go to the meeting?
I'm just considering whether I want to buy something, but I'm not sure if it does what I think it's going to do. Give me a second, I'm working stuff out.
So I can't add Hero's Feast to my spells because it's 6th level. Is there a way around that, or should I just remember to get it when I get a 6th level spell slot?
You can't add it.
Doesn't show up my list of spells to manage.
Okay, so just remember it for when it does come up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do on the day? Any preparations you want to make before going?
I've never met them, so I'm going to hang back a bit.
The Ironstone of Dexterity from the shop.
You want to buy the Ironstone of Dexterity?
Of Agility, even.
Yes. Do you have enough attunement slots?
I'm going to take off my hat of disguise and offer it to someone. 'Cause
Okay.
I think this should give me a +1 to my Dexterity, which will boost my AC and my Dexterity saving throws and my Initiative and all those other
Okay.
things. So I think that's a good trade-off.
Okie dokie. Scroll of
But yeah,
Find
I'm definitely
Pages.
running out of attunement slots. But I never use my hat of disguise anyway, so to be honest, it's probably going to be better off with someone else.
Fair enough.
Thank you. I can't remember how much. Can I try and get it a tiny bit lower in price?
You can do a charisma check, but it may backfire.
Can I grab the Dragonborn to help me? Like, grab him
Oh,
with
hello. Did you not
meet
know
him.
these are the finest objects of their type?
You're like a talky person who's good at
I
talking to people.
You drag him away from his beating somebody up and make
It's like, you're a talky person.
make a charisma check then.
I'm helping you.
Okey-doke. Is that a persuasion or just a charisma check?
I think it's persuasion or
If you want to help, you have to roll yourself.
How bad is it going to be if I backfire?
You don't know.
What's
Here
your
we go.
persuasion?
Mine's +9.
Okay, I'm going to let you do it. I'm +3. Wasn't too bad, but I keep rolling really shit.
That's
So do
not
you,
too good.
apparently, though.
I rolled an 11.
Add an extra 5% on the cost.
Oh man. It's because I'm covered in blood and I've got like someone's tooth in my hair, isn't it? In
Yeah,
my
pretty much.
spines or whatever I've got.
She's charging you extra to clean up the place.
Probably gobbed on the floor as I came in.
An extra 10% is another 360
No,
gold.
another 5%, an extra 5%.
I was going to say, that's a lot of extra money. 180. Yeah, fine. Another 780. I'm
How
assuming
did
that I
it-
can't try now and see if I can lower it back down to normal.
You can try, but it'll make things worse if you do badly.
You know what? We'll just see. And if it goes wrong, I just won't buy the damn thing. 13! I did better than him.
13. It stays the same price, but she is getting a bit etchy, you know.
That's fine. I'll just buy it. I want it. That's fine.
Okay. So is
She
that
knows
everything?
us at this point. Like, she should be giving us discounts, but just because we're amazing people who keep going to her shop.
Maybe. What, do you want to roll a charisma to convince her of that?
This is gonna go so badly wrong, but I really want to. Screw it. 21!
She's like, fine, and gives it to you for the original price.
I tell her stories about ghosts. The ghosts that we saw in the Mad Mages underground dungeony thing that we release.
She nods politely and listens to you while...
That's actually one of the things on her... She is a tall female human and she's fascinated by ghosts and spirits.
Oh, is she? Fine. Fine, you know more about her than I do. She's intrigued, very intrigued, and she says, "Oh, come back in the future and I'll we can talk more. Over a glass of wine, maybe." And she gives you a nod.
That sounds great. That's
Just don't bring
I want the bios of your NPCs.
Don't bring that dragonborn.
Yeah, I should have made him, clean up.
You shouldn't hang around the chromatics, you know.
Oh?
Probably doesn't know what that word means. Big words, innit?
Hey, I've got +2 intelligence now. I'm learning the big words. They're still a bit confusing, but I'm learning them. Does anyone know how to disguise?
You could sell it.
I know, but I figured someone in the party might want it first. I was looking at my things then going, why has it not been added? And I realised I haven't actually added it as part of my equipment yet.
Oops. Does anyone else want it?
There we go.
What the hat of disguise?
Well, let me just see if it actually does what I hoped it would. And a tube.
You know, I wouldn't mind actually. That would be
Yeah,
quite
you
useful
got
for like
classic
pretending to be other
painting.
people and
I was
yeah.
going to say, I feel like someone else is probably going to be better at using it than me, to be honest. Now I'm not the face of the party.
If it's on offer, I won't turn it down.
But still. Yeah, have a hat of disguise.
Cool.
Okay, so it's the day of the meeting. Are you all ready for the meeting?
Yeah. I have a
Anything
20
else?
armor class. I have +2 to my initiative. Finally.
Okay, so you're ready?
Sorry, yeah.
As you're heading towards the council meetings that you've been to many times in the palace, on the way there, Raxar is talking to Rhillik in the front. Actually, no, to Che in the front. And Che, as you're talking to Raxar, all of a sudden, the person that you're very used to, scales change colour to red. And you all see this.
You embarrassed, friend?
Why are you going red?
I'm sunburnt.
Is this what dragons do?
Rhillik.
That hat of disguise is pretty cool, eh?
To be fair, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Che, make a intelligence check for me, please.
Okay, Arcana check or just general intelligence?
Arcana, actually history check, sorry, history. And Rhillik, can you do a nature check for me, please?
9.
9. You remember something about this area, but you can't remember what.
So wait, what? We were walking somewhere and it did what?
And you went through a basically archway, and all of a sudden,
Dude,
Che turned red.
my zombies aren't with us, right?
No, they're not with you now.
So I know why, but I'll pretend I don't.
Okay.
Because there's
Pinocchio
certain...
just sat there going, I wonder, is that something the Dragonborn do? Maybe they just change colour. Like chameleons.
What did you roll? Yeah, 19. You know that red Dragonborn are chromatic, and they're the people that you're opposed with at the moment.
Why has that happened to him?
You don't
Okay.
know?
So the jig is a little bit up, and I'll just say, well, I appreciate this doesn't look particularly good. If you're happy to, I think it's best that I return to the inn. I probably shouldn't be seen with you during the council meeting, but I'll
As
happily explain
you're
everything.
doing this, 2 guards come around the corner, and they see a chromatic Dragonborn, and start to, they say, "We're under attack!"
I flip them off when I dimension door out, are they? Literally,
You go to
grab the
dimension-
package,
You
finger.
go to dimension door,
No idea. What's
and as you go through
Why?
the dimension door, it basically, you get stopped. It's like there's a barrier in the way of a dimension door, and the spell fails, and you lose the spell casting.
Shit, I leg it.
Okay. The guards are running after you. What are the rest of you doing?
Do I know this guy pretty well, don't I?
You thought you did.
I am incredibly trustworthy and friendly.
I am going to cast Ensnaring Strike and fire an arrow at him.
Your spell does not work.
The spell doesn't work.
No.
You can still
Does it still use a slot?
Yes.
Ick.
Binoki is going to call. Well, like, so he's just randomly turned red, started running.
The guy started chasing him.
Like, would have been no stories about the fact that coloured dragons are bad? Or coloured dragonborn?
You know that chromatic dragons are bad because that's like what we've
Yeah,
been doing this whole
that's
time.
who you're attacking is the chromatic dragons.
But not all of them are bad. Like this guy's been.
I was gonna say, are all dragonborn that
Well,
coloured
you've got no time to ask. You're either
Well,
running
so I'm
after
gonna. So
or...
as they're
I'd
running,
happily defend our friend, but he just flipped off those guards. I mean, that's just chaotic evil
as
right
he's
there.
as he's running, I'm gonna
Cool.
point at him and shout
Chaotic.
message and say,
It does not work.
"Can I run towards him and get out of the field?"
Yep.
So I just kind of walk.
You're like, oh shit, I'm in an anti-magic field.
So
Wow.
I just walk a little bit out of it, and I'm like, okay, and I just point and do message, and I just say, "This will need explaining. We'll distract the guards. Where do you want us to meet you after?"
I'll just say thank you for your trust, and I'll meet you. Would the guards know we're staying?
No.
I'm
These random
gonna
guards.
Go back to where we were staying and use my hat of disguise to just turn into like a punter, just not even a dragonborn, just like a guy.
Okay.
Cool.
And I'll turn around and wink at the guys and kind of we'll pretend. I guess I'll like try and pretend and shout and being like, "You betrayed us. We don't know who you are." And I just shoot like some mage hands and some chill touches in the air, just like pew pew pew, trying to be.
That is amazing. Excellent.
I'm just like, damn, he got away. Don't worry, I'll find him and I'll run and go.
You're gonna run
I
after
am
him.
Yeah,
crying
and
now.
I'll tell as I'm running, I'll turn around, point, and I'll say, meet you back where we are. I'll go deal with this. Meet you back where we stayed. I'll deal with this.
That
Okay.
sounds good to
I
me.
message in there. Right?
Vinoki looks incredibly confused.
two people you've only known for like a week, probably. Just been like,
Yeah. Like, are these
We've been
bad?
through a lot together.
Yeah.
He did like drag me underwater to say, he's risked his life to save me in a cave, right? So
yeah. So literally, I would be
That doesn't
message.
prove anything about his evilness.
Well,
or
I'll just message in Vinoki's head saying you're so pretty, don't worry about it. And then in both your heads, I just literally, I'll be like, look, the Arcane Brotherhood has secrets, but they don't take.
By the way, these guys can't hear any of the messages that you're sending.
Of course they fucking can't. They just saw me wink and I pointed at them like.
Yep. And then you ran.
Vinoki is even
I'm just
more
gonna-
confused.
I realise that they probably hadn't heard
No,
me.
you don't know. Unless you kind of realise from them not answering back after you ran away.
Yeah,
but,
and
yeah.
I'll do that, and I'll get Rhillik's signature I have out, and like smile and point. I just like love heart in its direction, and like run it. Just so he knows.
You were
So-
just a fanboy.
Do you guys say anything after they've like run off? Like the guards have gone, Che's gone, Raxar's gone. Do you guys say anything like?
What a
So it's
strange
just-
Well,
turn of
that's a
events.
normal Tuesday.
I'm gonna try and work with the guards, like pretend to work with the guards to hunt him down and stuff.
Okay. So it's just Vinoki and Rhillik now at the palace.
What just happened?
it looks like our Dragonborn friend turned out to be chromatic, and they've all run off. Presumably to chase him.
Should we be chasing him? I mean, he didn't seem like a bad guy. I mean, I've
He
only
rescued
known
me
him
in that cave. I say we find him so that we can help him.
Yeah. Well, we've only known him for a week, I suppose.
Don't you guys
He's not
have
fighting
a
all of
meeting to
us.
get to?
Yeah, just
Well, I've known you for ages, Pinocchio, and I still don't like you, I say jokingly as I fly off to find Red Dragonborn Man.
So you can leave the council waiting.
Are we finding the Dragonborn? Okay, apparently we're finding the Dragonborn. We're gonna leave the council waiting. Okay.
Well, Rhillik's flown off without you, so you can either
So-
You
try
can go
and
see the council, you don't need to follow me.
if you guys would have chased after us, right? My message would eventually have gotten to you if I had been trying to message you guys. If you had booked it after
Yeah.
us straight away, then you would be out of the field, and my message, I would have been saying.
Amy, do you go see the council, or do you go and try and find them?
Vinoki stands there for a second and is like, is there a way we can inform the council we're going to be late? That there's been an issue?
No, because there's an anti-magic field.
Without anyone saying, like, I'm gonna try and find someone to leave a message that we're gonna be a bit late. Don't take it personally.
Okay, so
Dragon issue.
Rhillik make a survival check, Fenoki make a survival check, Che make a survival check, and
Oh,
everyone
my
make a survival check.
I'm
me
not. I'm
as
not
well.
going to be trying to find him. I'm going to just be
Go
working with the
straight to the
guards to pretend,
place.
and then once they've, I'll
Make a
set.
deception check then.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got.
Actually, performance check. Make a performance check.
Oh, but I'm trying. I'm being deceptive to give me advantage.
Sorry, it's performance.
Wouldn't it be decepting though if he's lying to them?
It's
Actively
more of a
trying to-
performance of like making go, oh, maybe he went this way, or maybe he went this way, you know, that kind of stuff. He's trying to, not really deception. Also, nobody uses performance, so I like to use performance.
10.
Could be worse.
You neither hinder or help them.
Good. And then I'm just gonna sneak off at some point, saying like, "Oh, I'll go search other places."
Okay. Rhillik, you do not find anyone. You are completely lost in the city. The city, you in fact get lost even in the sky somehow.
Well, my roll wasn't that bad.
I
Well,
love
you
you,
got-
you're just like,
you got
I'm sure
11.
that counts
Yeah.
sometime.
But you're normally very good at survival, so for you, this is a bad roll.
Yeah, I'm sure, but it doesn't mean that I'm like useless.
I'm joking. Okay, so, and Amy, you can't find them either. You don't know what you're looking for. You're looking
Yeah.
for a red dragonborn, and no. You
I don't
just-
see any sign of where our party members went, Shetty or anything.
Nope, no sign at all.
I go.
Fenoki, you do see Rhillik in the air, but that's nothing you can do to communicate with him, unless you've got something
I'm just
to do
having to
that.
go like, no, okay, he's never gonna be able to hear me. I wish I had better spells.
So what you can do.
I'm just gonna wait in the place we stayed for a bit.
I'm gonna wander around for a second.
If I can't find him after like a couple of minutes, I guess I'll go back to Vinoki and say that we should go to the council.
You don't know where Fenoki is. Fenoki's ran off as well.
Oh, in that case, I just land where I was, and I think, well, better go tell the council that our party's.
I would eventually, I think I'd run around and I'd go back to the council if I couldn't find anyone, because it's rude to just leave people hanging when they're waiting for you.
Okay,
So
so you
I'd
both
probably have gone back with the intention of going, I'm so sorry I've lost my whole party, but we do want to talk to you.
you do manage to meet up with Rhillik.
Oh,
You
did you
both kind
find
of arrive at the same time.
I had no luck.
No luck at all. Where are they?
So Andrew, cutting to you, what are you going to do?
So yeah, I'll sort of leg it round an alley corner, dimension door another 500 feet just to some alley that I know is on the way back to the pub. Duck around another corner, hat of disguise into like a fat man in somewhat well-to-do clothing, and then just kind of dawdle on over to the pub.
Okay, not too long afterwards, you see Che kind of walk in and kind of look around and sit down and look nervous.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sort of maybe make awkward eye contact with him until he starts to be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then I'll walk over and sit down, and yeah. Apologies about that. That was confusing, wasn't it?
What? So, I thought I knew, brother. What was that about then?
It's a lot to explain. I feel like it might be better until the rest of the group are here as well. But yeah, please, trust me. Would you like a drink?
Like, there's not really much we can do then, is there? Okay. Well, as long as I know you're safe, I might go back to the council just to make sure everything's all right. And
Yeah, that makes sense.
if you want to just stay here, I'll talk to them when I get in if we get a moment and let them know. Are you just going to stay here, yeah?
Pretty much, yeah. I'll be on the tequila.
All right. Cool. Okay.
Cool.
I look forward to the explanation, man.
Okay, so you guys enter the council. They've been waiting about 30 minutes now.
I
So
did
they're
try
already-
and word.
They're already in conversation because they can't help it because there are, a lot of busybodies, but they kind of all kind of go quiet as you walk in, and they all look at you. Some of them with quite a lot of distaste. We were just talking about the deal you made with the dragons. A few of the council members have some comment, but we did say that we would honour any deal that you made.
Oh, that's good news.
Beforehand, we did give you that authority. One second, I just need to pull up.
I'm glad we didn't piss them off enough for them to renege on that.
Yes. I'm glad that you are all people of honor. I don't actually know.
Well, as she says that, somebody stands up, and King Melon Dranch stands up and says, "How dare you make me apologize for the entirety of Elfkind? How dare you? This is unacceptable. And not only that, you kill my son at the same time. And
Kill his
propose that he was a worm and aligned with the dragons. This is preposterous. You are all contemptible. Every single one of you, even though you didn't arrive, were late. I will do it, but I will not be happy about it. And
Who is his son?
The
Nura.
worm speaker.
Unwrapping
Right.
the dragon, Nura, what's it called?
Do we not have proof of that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
When I read the
book.
when I read the
Saying
book,
that
I
you
would have
didn't
said, yeah.
And we gave him back as like as nicely as physically possible.
Well, you guys didn't go yourself. You let the Arcane Brotherhood do it. Which wasn't... And also he's a member of the Lord's Alliance, so he's not particularly
That's a good point.
keen on the Arcane Brotherhood, so took it as a bit of an insult, really.
Oh,
But...
Good.
did not
And
realise.
then the dwarf
With the armor.
with the armor.
I thought we were being kind.
Yes, it was. But unfortunately, it's their son, and also you also made this agreement, which they're not happy with at all. Then stands up and says, "I agree. These are charlatans. How dare you make me apologize on behalf of all dwarves for the wrong for the deaths at the dragon moots? Those dragons were as much indebted to at fault as us. I will never apologize." And then he kind of reneges on that and goes, "I will, because my honor is at stake, but I am not happy about this. And I am wary of supporting your cause any
We
longer."
reasoned that it was preposterous for one group of people to apologise on behalf of an entire race, and that you would realise that it was preposterous, and to give the dragons that meaningless symbol would get them on our side, so it was just the practical thing to do.
Yeah.
Meaningless.
Don't let your pride
Do you know
get
how
in the
many
way.
dwarves had died at those dragon moots? How many?
I don't know how Rhillik's voice became so echoey, but he was
I'm
really
sorry.
trying to get
audience
across.
chamber.
It's because I speak with gravitas.
It is a family heirloom what you ask for me to give back.
So
I will...
So have I made my way there yet? Am I in the council now?
You're arriving just as he's shouting at
Is it
So I'm
There's
going to quite sarcastically say, like, so if one of the dragons had the body of your brother, would you accept them to have it as a family heirloom, or would you want that returned to you as well? Don't let your pride
Well,
get in the way.
He kind of... Make a persuasion check with advantage.
So after I'm looking at him quite angrily and be like, "Hi everybody, sorry I'm late," like really friendly, like
11. He kind of looks at you, glares for a second, and then sits down, but kind of keeps glaring at you.
and I kind of I put my hands together like in respect, and I'm like, "Thank you," and I like nod, and I'm like, "Sorry I'm late, guys. Sorry to interrupt. Continue. I'm here. Any information you need, let me know."
Well, actually, now that you're back, I heard you were hunting the Dragonborn assassin that just arrived. We think he was trying to assassinate somebody at the council. Do you have any comment about that? You were there, all of you.
Yeah, we were very surprised by that.
So I think I know where he's heading, and we'll go and figure that out, and we'll feed back to you as soon as we can. But I
Do
wanted
you know anything about this Dragonborn?
He was a dear friend of mine. I have a lot of trust in him. I am just as surprised
A
as you
friend
guys.
of yours?
Well, he's a colleague in the Brotherhood, and I nod at my mentor, who I assume's there.
Yeah, he kind of looks puzzled. Who? And can look at you like, who?
He should know him, shouldn't he? I've seen him around the Arcane Brotherhood.
Yeah, he should, but he doesn't know the red Dragonborn that you're talking about.
Oh, and I'll say, I don't know if I should.
He looks like...
So I'm just going to say there's a bigger story that we need to figure out, and as soon as I know more, I'll tell you more information.
He says, who is the Dragonborn? We have nothing to hide from the rest of the council here. He kind of nods at everyone.
Okay, so I'll
Who's
say
the Dragonborn?
I'll say that this, as we were walking in, that was Raxar.
Raxar? But he's... mercenaries.
We'll figure it out, and I'll make sure we all know.
Yes, he kind of gets up and says, I will send a team to capture him now, and heads off immediately. My apologies, Council. I did not know we had a traitor in our midst.
And I'll run up quickly and just say I think he was heading out to the northern gate, and I come back.
Okay. He looks pissed off that he's been betrayed. Like it is, particularly because he's trying to, trying to get on with the council, and then he has this. He looks very pissed off and looking for blood. Okay, so
Did he believe me when I said northern gate?
I don't think he really was listening that well. He took in the knowledge, but he wasn't. His perception, and insight wasn't there. He just kind of nodded and kind of walked on. He was seething, is the word. So, can you tell us about what else has happened with you all? I've kind of tried to catch the council up, but anything in particular you want to make clear to the council?
So I'm guessing I'll look, because I wasn't here for this bit. I'll say to the I'd like to directly address the king of the elven kind about his son. I hope that I left him in good condition for you. Unfortunately, in a battle in the cave, we tried to capture him to bring him back, but he kept spitting in our face and all the acid magic that he did. We found this book, which I'm sure has been given into your possession. We honestly tried to bring him back to you, but he wasn't cooperative, and I'm really sorry for that. But what's done is done.
Okay.
And then I'll gesture to the other guys to explain all the stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
You explain all the agreements you've made. Most of them okay. They're not about how much you're promising the dragons. A couple of them aren't, and they're not happy about a temple to Bahamut using a share of the money. But they gave you the responsibility, and they are dealing with the consequences.
So greedy.
But some of them aren't.
Fair enough.
Some of them aren't happy. Some of them are okay. Some of them are not happy with it.
Which ones in particular aren't happy? Out of curiosity.
Let's get it up. So I've got an Excel sheet that has your scorecard on it about how much everyone hates you and loves you. There's a lot of them. To see. So you killed Neurovane. So the Harpers are not happy about that. And actually, wait 1 second. King Nervain is hesitant to put the elves in front lines of combat.
Are they saying this, or
But
is this stuff that?
it's kind of stuff that's been talked about and is no longer acting as roadblocks to negotiations. Sorry.
Hello.
One second.
Yeah, there's lots of information for him to go through.
Yeah, there's lots of information. Oh, actually, sorry, the dwarf. he's unhappy but okay with the dragon boot. It's the other guy that's not happy about the elf. My mistake, sorry. But he is he was furious about the armor but not about the dragon boots. He's okay with that.
But we pointed out that we also gave them a gift, and also
Yeah, we
didn't
made
give up-
sacrifices as well, didn't we?
Yeah, and we gave up.
But they did give it back to you though.
Yeah, but we still
Yeah,
made the
that was their
sacrifice.
choice.
They might give back the armor as well. We don't know.
Okay, so Dragolt, Nevermember, and Conrad are the ones that are unhappy about the shares that were given away
Shares.
from the dragon.
Oh, it's from the loot,
Bahamut.
right? Yeah.
Um, and King Melandrach is furious about the apology for the Draco Rage Mithril, but he makes an apology because honor demands it. But he resents you all for doing this, for forcing his hand.
People are so prideful, aren't they? God.
Yep. He's a high elf, so you know what to expect.
40 elf. We've long
Yeah.
rested, haven't we?
Yeah. King Melandrach is also furious about his son and his betrayal.
It's not on us though.
But his pragmatism means that he's he's okay if you want to secure allegiances with other factions, maybe similar to the Arcane Alliance, such as the Red Wizards, possibly the Giants, or even Devils, in the fight against the Cult of Dragon. If you want to recruit them, as long as such allies are conveniently arrayed in front of his elves in battle. So as long as he doesn't suffer casualties, he's okay if you. He doesn't really care who you recruit alongside, as long as they're in front of his elves.
I'll go in front of the elves. It's okay.
But he basically the Red Wizards are very evil, but he doesn't mind if you recruit them or even devils, as long as they're in front of his elves in
Which is
battle.
insane, isn't it? I'm guessing he's not
Yes.
actually telling people that, is he?
Yeah, he's basically, he's pragmatic, apparently. And he's saying, I don't care who is in front of my elves in battle. I don't care if they're red wizards, giants, or even devils helping in the fight, but I want my elves safe. So, and he points at you guys. Whatever concessions you need to make them.
Oh, well, there is another thing I'd like to bring up with the council, and I go over to Rhillik and I say, I found this in I point to the elf, the son's notebook, and I think it's not something I understand. Can you read this? I tried to copy it as best I could. I hand him the note with a draconic on
read
it.
it out.
It's a draconic word, basically activate, and it's got a little little thing of like a rug.
Oh fuck! It was a magic carpet, wasn't it?
Oh, wow.
I literally said that when we were in the cave. I was like, I bet this is a magic carpet.
As soon as you've sorted out Tiamat, yeah, just go back for the gold and the carpet.
Dude. Okay. And I'm just
Hopefully
gonna
it's still there.
literally say, I don't think this is this is relevant. Sorry for bringing it up.
The king also asks you guys. So what happened to all the treasure from the raided villages?
Did we inform the villagers of it or not? I don't remember.
You didn't
No.
know.
The dragon hoarded it and took it with it when it left.
Well,
Is that what you're gonna say?
it turned its treasure against us.
We
Yes,
came
it turned it
forward.
into an elemental that attacked us.
It was very painful.
Is it gone or is it? Still there.
The elemental is gone.
You
Make
can-
a deception. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Make a not kind of telling the truth, but kind of not.
I'm trying to be.
Okay.
Aren't I trying to be deceptive there? I'm not trying to be persuasive, am I?
You're trying to persuade him that there's nothing else to ask, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't we just tell them?
You can, you're in the room as well, right? So
Yeah,
you
you're
can,
more than
you
if
can
you
blurt
say
it out
it.
if you like, but I'm neutral, I want that gold.
I got a 10. I got a natural 20 and a 10.
Okay, Vanuki, you gonna say anything?
I was just up there going like, did we just leave his hoard in the lair?
The person next to you. What did you say? Speak up.
I was like, we couldn't carry the hoard. Like any of the gold with us, it was too heavy, and we needed to get back to the villagers and check they were okay.
Oh, so it's still there. We will send teams to go retrieve it.
Can you, if there's any carpets there, can we have a look at them beforehand, please? When you
Was
bring them
there the tapestries and such from our villages?
So
Were they
we-
there?
back? There was a rather fancy room, but we didn't think much of it because we were trying to face a dragon. But I have it on good authority that some of those carpets would be worth it to us. So if you could bring those back.
They're elven property. They were all taken from our villages.
Okay.
The Noki
Really- And do you really want them?
I think
You really
that
want
I think there'll be something. I just want to see them. Basically, I don't want to do anything with them. I just want to. I have a theory on some of those carpets that I think might be. of value.
Well, when you have time, come to the Misty Forest, and we shall present them to you if you need it.
Sounds good.
He is very icy towards you.
I just wink at him.
Hopefully you can use it to rebuild the villages after all that's happened.
Hey man, I made
Most of the council are really happy with what you've done. It's just a few of them are particularly upset with some of the decisions you made on their behalf.
We knew they would be, but fuck 'em.
Okay.
She's happy that they're getting the money because she believed in the first place that they should get it to rebuild.
Okay. Okay, so. Sorry, there's lots of stuff. The representative, the person that was on the council, the dragon that was on the council, says thanks to the adventurers who came to us. We feel like we need to allocate some help to the capital. We have allocated dragons to the delegates of the Lord Alliance to protect the capital city of the delegates' territory. A dragon will be assigned to the harpers for intelligence gathering.
I hope we get a dragon.
Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. And we would like you to discuss where best the dragons would be sent. So you basically get to decide, well, advise where you want. I think decide where you want the dragons to be assigned.
Ooh. Do we know?
Sorry. So you can choose. Basically, the options you get. You can have a dragon allocated to the delegate of the Lord's Alliance, which is assigned to protect the capital city of the delegate's territory. A dragon assigned to the harbours will be used for intelligence gathering. A dragon sent to the Order of the Gauntlet will send the city to El Thuriel, while the Emerald Enclave sends the dragons to guard ancient treants known as the god Grandfather Tree.
How many dragons do we have?
Or you can distribute the dragons to specific regions. In such a scenario, the dragon protects a 100-mile radius around the point where it's assigned, stopping draconic raids in that area. So, I need to check how many dragons you get.
Surely we should delegate this to somebody who's good at like defense of the realm rather than just a random group of adventurers, right?
Well, I'm giving you the choice to basically persuade the council.
Or someone who can advise us on this? Because
No, I think they're trying to give the players responsibility, right? Probably
Yeah,
in campaign.
it's like a game, you get to choose.
The 100-yard radius sounds good. You could cover a lot of
It's
territory with that.
100 mile, I think he said, didn't he?
yes.
100 mile, yeah.
It is like if you look at the
That's a
map,
lot of
like
preventive
it
raids.
is crazy.
Any chance we can leave it around Vandelva and the mountain it comes from, so I can protect my family?
You could choose that if you wanted to be selfish. I thought you were
Yeah, I know.
good.
We wouldn't do that, but still, tempting. Do we know what any of the masts are?
No, we know that 3 of them are the Weller Dragons.
2 of them. I don't know
No,
about
it's-
3 of them.
No, it's 3 in it because you got the purple one from the first guy in the mummy's place, then the green one from that guy, and then wasn't it the white one from the ice guy?
There's no ice guy.
When we killed the ice dragon.
There was no mask though.
I
You went
swear-
there because of. No, you went there
Oh,
because
it's
of
the Dracorn. Sorry, yeah. No, you're right.
Dracorn, yeah.
Did you say that one of them was for intelligence gathering?
Yeah, the Harpers.
I mean, intelligence gathering would be useful, seeing as we're a bit of a dead end at the moment.
Well, there might be some more information they'll tell us in a minute. I don't like. I don't think they need it at the massive capital cities, particularly because I think they can probably defend themselves from a lot of people.
That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be the smaller places.
It's the
that have
smaller places that'll be raided. Yeah.
But where do we put it? It's a large area. We can't exactly.
I think protecting the ancient treants might be a good shout.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know
you know
anything about
they might be good in the last battle, and if they're maybe going to get destroyed, that wouldn't be a good thing.
Is the Whirl of Dragons meant to be crossed on the map?
Yeah, we know where it is. The
We
dude,
just send all of the dragons there to kill the dragon.
the guy told us. The dwarf guy told us it was there.
There's no chance that we can just send all the dragons to kill all the dragons in the Well of Dragons.
Probably not. No. Otherwise they would have.
That's
done
what they wanted. They would have done it already if that
Yeah.
was the plan.
Exactly.
You've convinced them to work with you.
So I think information gathering and the tree gathering and protecting. What were the? I don't really remember the other ones. Protect the city and.
You should just send us the options on the Discord so I can just read them.
Yeah. Okay. 1 second.
Just because I can't remember what half the things you said are already.
I am gonna have to leave soon, by the way, guys. I've got to go and pick my
Okay.
missus up at 10:30.
Oh,
Nice.
I go bed because I have.
Okay. Well, you can choose next week. We'll agree that whatever you say gets enacted. I'll put it into Discord.
Have a discussion after I've had a chance to read what the options are. Ah, there we go. How many dragons do we have to allocate?
I'm not sure. I can't actually find it out at the moment. I have to find where it is.
If we could send like a dragon to all of the places, that would be good.
No, not all the places. You've got to choose basically what you think is
I'm
best
assuming
served.
they mean by the dragons about the number of dragons we persuaded to join us.
No, it's not that. It's different dragons.
Oh, in which case, I will let you work that out because I think one to get information would be really useful. What's El Terrell?
It's a city in the Forgotten Realms.
Why is it special?
It's the home of the Order of the Gauntlet, I think.
Presumably it's a fairly major city with a lot of people in it, right?
It is a city-state.
For an easier view, that's our options.
I think getting info is important, so I think that would be my top one. If we only had one thing to choose, I think we need more information because we have no idea where they're going next.
How many dragons do we actually have?
He doesn't know, he said a second ago.
I don't know right now. Sorry.
Either way, can we make the decision over the course of the week and come back
Yeah,
to you?
go for it. Yeah. But just let me finish the rest of it.
I'll get to go for it. Sorry, I've been really quiet this week. I've not really been very involved.
That's fine.
Just really tired of struggling to concentrate.
Information comes to you. Basically, they announced revealing that the senior member of the Cult Dragon seeks to defect from the group, and that the cultist is offering a dragon mask as part of the plea for aid.
Yes.
They say it's possibly a trap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sounds
But
like a trap.
they believe it's worth it. But they believe the risk is worth it. The defector is holed up at the fortress known as the Somthal's Tower,
Which is...
which has been recently taken over by the cult.
Where is that?
That is a tower in the Western Heartlands. So if you look on the map, I don't know if it's up to you on the map.
What was it called again? I'll see if I can see it.
I'll put it into the chat. But let me continue. Which has recently been taken over by the cult. Because a small team has a better chance to successfully infiltrate the tower than a larger force, they want you to go and investigate.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Bless you.
Also, the Red Wizards are integral to the cult's plans for summoning Tiamat. But the Red Wizards are allied with the cult dragons. The Red Wizards allied with the cult of dragons are exiles with no connections to Thay. The Thanian Red Wizards have approached the Council of Waterdeep asking for an envoy to be sent to Thay, where they must convince the most reviled wizard in Faerun to join with the forces of the Sword Coast for common good. So this leads into why he was saying he doesn't even care if the Red Wizards join as long as they're in front of his elves.
Okay. I would say the Dragon Mass is more pressing, to be honest, but...
Yeah.
So something to think about for next week, but so you've got Where to Dispute the Dragons, The Mission to Thay, and The Metallic Dragons Arise.
I would need the loo.
Yeah. Cool, thanks guys. I'm gonna leave it there because I gotta pick up the other half, but...
Okay.
Sounds good, guys. I'll see you next week.
If you could,
It's an odd weightlifting regimen.
if we could find out, Lucas, how many dragons we get,
Yeah, that would help
Yeah.
with working out what we're going to do with them.
we can
I think we
chat, can
are
we?
definitely number one.
I hope we get 5.
Well, again, I don't really think that the cities need... I don't think that the El Tyrell and Waterdeep need dragon protection, personally.
Well, even if you don't think tactically, think politically about where the dragons go. So you've pissed off quite a few council members.
Yeah, makes sense.
God.
Also, if Tiamat does get summoned, I'd rather the capital cities had something defending them than...
I don't think that's what the
Not thinking
dragons
that
are
we
for,
might
is it?
fail. However, I mean, How could you suggest that we could fail at this task?
I think we should definitely prepare for Tiamat being summoned.
But I think that during the fight, we want those dragons with us. We don't want them protecting the city. We want them in the well of dragons.
Do we have that option?
Well, I mean, like that's what I thought. I didn't think this was. I assumed that this was protect the city, get info. Like before that, not during that or after.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't think the cities personally need protection before the fight.
Okay.
They would need
But
it
if-
after. But politically, I get it. I understand. But I kind of don't give a shit about them because they're pricks. So.
Maybe we should use the dragon for information and ask them if there's a equally arcane yet unstoppable ritual for summoning Bahamut. Get a little god dragon fight. Leave us out of it.
Let them fight.
Right.
Right, guys. Have a nice week. Have a nice weekend. We'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah,
right?
you too.
Nice one, dude. See you next week.
Yeah.
See everybody. Bye.
Let's see. Bye.